People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. Jason Ellis.
Viking, Moose Knuckle, Red the Dragon, Night, Danger, Canada, Uncircumcised, Philanthropy, Stupid Stuff, Supercross, Pain, Nipple, Machete, Fashion, a scintillating bloodbath, a hellacious fury, Evil, Cannabis, Interesting Thing, Awesome!
Radio. Tigers, elephants, orangutans, lions, bears, no big stare, dragons, salamanders, fish in the sea, know that I mean. Jason Ellis.
Fuck you!
Michael Tully.
I'm not very sexy.
Dingo.
Pound for pound.
Andrew Groove. Absolutely. Kevin Kraft.
Don't worry, we got the bases covered.
And Will Pendarvis.
Fuck yeah, I'm Will Pendarvis.
Live from Hollywood.
House is blowing up.
This is the Jason Ellis Show.
What? Fucking... Hey! Check it out. Wow! I was gonna harmonize, but it's like a lie. This is not the way that I usually do it. Wait. Yeah. What's up? This is your... What's this one? I'm a meteor. This is a meteor. Coming to you soon. Here's my theory. Hear me out. I'm a meteor. You know how America is always like, hey, we don't want to go do that thing in Paris. We're not going to sign on that. And then it's like, people in Europe are like, hey, farms, organic. And America's like, no, we're not investing in that. Not a good idea. Maybe it's because they got a phone call from, I'm not going to say it's me, but maybe a meteor called them and said, hey, I'm coming, and there's not a goddamn thing you can do about it, so you may as well not go organic. Everybody gets a firearm. That's my theory. Thank you. I was thinking about that today, though, seriously. Because I saw Carey Hart, who I know to be factual. Obviously, anything Carey Hart says is factual because he is the first person to do a backflip on a motorcycle, and he's married to Pink. So, there's that. And then there's also that, that thing that Tully, who went to Oxford education, pretty sure he's not lying to me, that they were going to do this thing, but they opted to not do the thing that would have, helped be better for the environment of the world globally.
As I understand the Paris Agreement,
do you understand what I'm saying, Michael?
I do, and I don't pretend to understand the Paris thing at all. I think it was more or less just like a statement of intent. That's why every single country in the world agreed to it, because everybody just said, "Yeah, here's what we can do."
Not Australia.
Like, I don't think anybody... I don't think it was like, okay, if you're going to be entering into this thing, you need to agree to X, Y, and Z. It was more just like, can we agree the climate's fucked? Yeah. Do we think it's man-made? Yeah. Can we all do something? Yeah. Okay, guys, what are you going to do? And then everybody was like, well, I guess I could start bringing my own bags to the grocery store. And they're like, okay, look, Denmark's going to bring their bags to the grocery store. France, what are you going to do? And they're like, I guess I could bicycle a little bit more. And they're like, okay, look, France is going to ride a bike. What are you going to do? So pulling out of it, or, is kind of silly.
Did we pull out of it because we were like, you guys are all stupid and nothing's going to happen, so we're not going to be a part of your dumb plan that doesn't do anything?
Australia is on the American bandwagon. They say, fuck you, no, we're cold, no global warming.
I see.
That's not me. That's them.
So did they pull out of the Paris thing too?
They're just
you can fucking make all the plastic bags you want.
They're coal users.
Not gonna make a shit of a difference when I get to town.
Australia's they're on the coal train, baby. They are on the coal train.
I don't understand what you are saying.
That Australia is saying that there's no global warming. They're saying the exact same thing that the Republican Party says, and they say that no, we are using coal.
So the government of Australia has officially said that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And they are also pulling out of Paris.
I mean, I would assume that they would not be a part of it. I don't know that part.
If I was fucking her, I would not pull out.
But like, there's like
that's one baby. That's one more baby I can handle.
video footage or evidence, or
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? Cool beans.
Of Australian people
Official.
in charge of the political party
Thank you.
saying that they're for coal.
Executive
No
producer
global
Cool
warming.
Beans
It's
got
crap.
back while he's doing a lot of other shit. You can tell Andrew's not here because Andrew's the luckiest person on the show as far as I'm concerned because he's getting stem cell right now.
What do you like? What does that mean, right?
They
now?
are
Like,
marching
Right
tiny
now.
little
Like,
dead. They're
they're-
marching tiny little dead babies into his knee as we speak.
Yeah.
Is he gonna be all right?
No, he's gonna die.
It's like a big guy like
And he
that.
was fired too on the table.
The
Speakerphone.
last thing he will ever hear
Scott Green
on
sing,
the
"You're
earthly
fired."
plane.
Yep.
That sucks for him.
Well,
Shouldn't have taken the call. Who takes the call on the table
when you're dying
when you're dying of stem cell
of knee surgery.
Yeah, yes. Everybody knows. 9 times out of 10, death is. But hey, if you're alive, your knees are awesome. Wait, who's that?
Is that Will?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, who needs information?
Yeah. What's it say? Come in.
That's not true. They're fixing it.
They already started growing parts of it back.
Yep.
Right.
I already heard about it.
They're growing it back.
So they tell you, just like those
They're ruining it.
superheroes in
That's
that
where all
movie.
the coal farming is.
Those
That's why it's
superheroes, they
dying.
die and they make Kevin
They're killing
cry.
it themselves. They
I
don't
fucking
care.
swear to God, I'm louder than you. If you want to have a loud fight, I'll win.
I'm not trying to loud.
Your superheroes come back, and so will the reef. Blah 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 blah. Irreversible. Your mum's ass is irreversible.
It really was. It was completely irreversible, and
Yeah.
we were all supposed to
Now
cry
it's fixed.
shiny, happy tears.
Yeah.
And now they're like, "Oh well, did we not mention that when it died, we could just bring it back to life?" Like I saw
everybody.
I saw that Avengers movie this
Is
weekend.
it good?
I
I nearly
thought
went
so.
last night, but I can't go to the movie on Sunday night. There's a lot going on.
Why, are you Jewish?
A lot of good TV shows on Sunday right now.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was terrific.
Oh, I
I
can't
thought
wait.
it was super good.
I might sneak in tonight.
Like I sat there thinking that they have really drank Star Wars milkshake.
Good on them. They should, dude. There's nothing wrong with the Star Wars milkshake.
I saw a Star Wars recently. Somewhere.
Old one,
No.
new one.
Yeah.
Liked it.
It wasn't that bad. It had
See?
old Luke Skywalker in it.
Yep.
And
He's very
he
old.
fucks spoiler alert, bamboo. He wasn't even there the whole time. He fucking mind fucked all of you. And then for mind fucking you, he had to disintegrate. Sorry if I'm spoilering alert, but fuck yeah.
Good on ya.
Yeah, and then that old chick that died, she's in it, and I was like, oh, you're gonna die soon
Yeah.
in this movie, and you die. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's like, something cool about that. Because I remember thinking I would totally bone her, and I'm like, wow, you got old, Because
Time.
maybe when I wanted to totally bone her, it wasn't legal to totally bone her on my
definitely.
side.
What do you
On
mean?
your-
Oh,
you were a minor, yeah.
Yeah.
that's
She
I
was,
just
she
thought-
was a major.
Right, I'm just saying that I thought at
But
the
I
time
thought
when I
that's-
wanted to fuck her, Michael, that I was of age to fuck her. You just don't think like that when you're. Like I remember thinking, "Whoa, Princess Leia." I think I wanted to fuck her when I first saw her. I mean, I'm older than you. What time? When did
Okay, so she was sexy Leia in
the
Return.
first one?
Oh, you want to fuck her on the first one?
Fuck yeah!
what
Okay.
year's that?
77.
I wanted to fuck her because of her hair.
How old were you in '77?
Shit, 4.
You wanted to grab them cinnamon buns and have at it?
I mean, that explains
really
where we're at right
77?
now.
Yeah, came out the year I was born.
I'd already had sex a couple of times by then.
By the time you were 4.
Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
Oh, Jesus.
They're gonna get humor like that on
Yeah.
every show. but hey.
Leia was just going to be another notch in the belt. I think I may have gotten my first mind boner as many young boys of my generation did when she was the prisoner on Jabba's
Okay.
skiff.
Oh yeah, because she had the shit on. Yeah.
Right.
I wanted to fuck her when she was in the thing where the thing crushes everybody.
In the trash thing in the Death Star.
What one was that one?
That's the first one.
See, I want to fuck her.
Wow.
But you probably like, because I saw the first one over and over and over, but I saw it like on HBO. So it had been out for a number of years when I saw it a bunch of times.
I thought I saw it in the theater, but then again, I have officially given up on. I have brain damage. I take on an Alpha Brain twice a day now.
How's that working out for you?
It's my new thing because I take too much coffee. I take Alpha Brain in the morning, and then I figured out I'll crash halfway through the show, and I'm like, I got Alpha Brain Instant, so then I pump that into a bottle of water at about 2 o'clock. If I remember to do that, I'm fine. But I mean, I'm struggling.
Right.
What?
You look good.
Well, that's the main thing.
You were showing me some new moves earlier.
Right. No, don't tell anybody about
shit.
those. But
Sorry.
yeah, I've been working on some stuff. I've been doing a lot of shadow boxing and
You look
thinking
good.
about some new moves. And of course, I think about my rubber guard a lot because I've been working on my rubber guard. So
Rubber guard's good.
I just think about how to do that correctly over and over again in my mind because I don't think I can do as many reps as I'd like with my body. So I'm doing mind reps. This is what you do when you're a little older. You're intelligent training here.
Yep. How's
You
that working out?
work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, Michael.
Right.
That's right. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. So there you go. Probably way better. I don't know actually, but give it about 2 months, and I'll tell you in a minute on somebody's face.
Cool.
I got punched in the face on Friday
By
night.
who?
Everybody, all my friends at Saxon's.
Oh, cool. Was that fun?
Yes, and it was the first time in like 4 months that I had sparring, so
You enjoyed that?
I really did immensely.
That's good.
Yeah, and I did a full week. Got jiu-jitsu back at 10th Planet, and I might even think of strength and conditioning next week. Who knows what will happen, but I just keep saying yes to stuff like that movie where Jim Carrey just keeps saying yes.
Yes, man.
Yeah, I'm doing the yes man all week, and I went moto, and my kids don't want, and sometimes they don't want to do stuff, and they just go, and I fight their negative energy to want to be on their phone and be social and play video games while I
Did you take
positively
Snook's
drive
phone?
to the track and do stuff. What?
Did you take Snook's phone?
Yeah, but I gave it back to her. This is just between us, but she broke up with her boyfriend, so
That's cool.
gave her a phone for the day.
Yeah, nice. Good on
She
you.
had to go to this party, so I hope, whatever. She talks to my, she doesn't talk to me, won't tell me or her mum. She tells Katie because Katie's her friend.
Yep.
Because I'm not cool. We're not cool. And now I'm like, oh, okay, because it's so new, teenager. I'm like, you're not yet. But then that's probably what all parents, they see them as this, the kid, but they're not. She's. I posted a photo the other day of me at one of my mum's weddings, and I'm pretty sure I'm 16, and she looks older than me in this photo, and she's 13. And I think that she's smarter than me when I was 16. And I remember when I was 16, I can tell by the photo. I'm at a wedding and I'm like, man, like I hate everybody here. I have nothing in common with anybody. And I'm like, oh. I'm like, dude, you're such a fucking butt. You know what I mean? Like your daughter doesn't talk to you. Get over it. Like she doesn't want to know anybody. Just float around. Always be there. Try to give her a little wisdom every now and then. But like don't, when it's just like, I'd rather be in my room for like 4 hours than talk to you. Can't take it personal, even though I'm just sitting there going, fuck, hey, you want to go out? I've tried so many things. Where do you go? Oh, and I'm like, and then I like look at TV shows there, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm like uncool dad. Like I can't. There's no way I can. Hey, want to go shopping? I heard you like Brandy Manville. And she's like, it's not even how you say it. I'm like, hey.
Brandy Manville?
Yeah, I call it. Yeah, I don't know. I called it like 7 different things now because now I don't know how to speak. So.
I'm telling you, man, there's this book,
What can we do?
Girlland. I feel like you're living this book that I read a couple years ago.
Wait, it's about little girls
Yeah, it's
and their
about...
minds?
Yeah.
Would it help me understand the minds of
I
little
think it
girls?
would.
Okay.
I think it would.
Can you write it down later?
I'll email you right now. It's called Girl... I'm pretty sure it's called Girlland by Caitlin Flanagan. I don't think you would love Caitlin. I don't think you would want to hang out with Caitlin
No.
Flanagan.
I read books. I read like I just went over what's his name's book.
How many books
A
you read
little bit.
now?
Well, I haven't read entire
Rude
books.
Jutes?
Yeah. But I just breezed over Cody Garbrandt's book.
Okay. What's a breezing like for you?
Well, I'm not into that book. It's
So,
not
like,
what I'm looking
every
for.
Other page.
No, but I was like, what's the whole book about? And it's pretty fucking harsh. It's about that kid, pretty much. I mean, it's almost like I don't believe him. If he has a good day, he called the kid. Like, it's that much. Kid's dying of cancer. He's trying to get the belt. That's what the book's about.
Huh.
Anything good, anything bad happens to both of them, they call each other.
Wow.
It's pretty gnarly. They'll probably make a movie about it.
Yeah. I haven't spent any time with the book yet, but I have a copy. I'm looking forward to it.
But just because I read Jude's book and I kind of didn't hate it, now I will actually like sit there for a second and read a couple of pages of something. It used to just be like, I can't do it. Like long text messages would be like, I'm not going to do that. You know what I mean? People DM me and go, sorry, it's long. I know you probably won't read it. And now
You're getting to the end of those now.
To the end of sorry, it's too long.
Yeah.
And then I
Good
don't
on
read
ya.
the rest. No, I'm joking.
Sleep.
No, I read stuff. I read a bunch of stuff. I try to anyway. You know what? Compared to before, there you go. I read a lot of stuff. But what was I gonna say? So I went to the track.
Yeah.
And I took it. It's weird to say that you would take it easy when you ride dirt bikes, because you don't want to get hurt, because it's just me and my son. I want to drive him back and all that stuff.
Yes.
But I guess things can jump up and bite you, you know.
Of course.
But I just feel like I'm good enough to just go as slow. I was not trying to do anything the whole time, but just go around the track and enjoy myself. Try not to make too many mistakes at a low speed, you know. And I thought, because usually the way I would ride, at least one or two times, I'd be like, whoa. You know, it's just life. But even when I span out, but I span out in the sand around a turn where I knew, you know what I mean, I put my foot out, I was like, just let it all go, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, came out of the rut, and I just spun out.
Always under control.
I'm not hurt, you know what I mean? I got a little sand in my pants. But I realize it's like moto fitness and MMA fitness is the only thing that I've learned all week. That's been a surprisingly, I would give myself about a 75% ratio.
Good on you.
Kind of chubby, but getting back in there, and I feel ridiculously sore. I got a massage with my wife who wanted to get a facial.
That's nice.
And it was very nice, but I wanted a deep tissue massage. And anybody who knows about being sore, if you get a deep tissue massage and it turns out to be not a deep tissue, and this is one of those things where my wife wanted to go to a place where I don't really like it anymore. It's kind of bougie, and I know this place in Koreatown that's fucking way cheaper. And I get a massage, it's $80.
Yeah,
Get a massage there, dude. I don't know what happened, but she got a facial or some shit. I don't know, dude. But it was like $400.
Wow, pickles. I mean,
and I had to when you just go like, that's great, and you sign the thing, even though you're like, are you fuck?
Yeah.
Is what I did.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, I will never come back here again.
Yeah, fuck that place.
Yeah, right? And it's the place you go to.
Which
Voda!
one? Oh, I love Voda.
I know!
You just got to use the pool and the spa, dude. Sometimes you get a cucumber on your face, sometimes you get a shake.
I don't want a fucking
sometimes you
cucumber.
get a mud bath.
I'll go to the fucking fruit store and slice one.
Don't you say it's my place. You fucking introduced me.
Well, here's the other one. Maybe I'd be okay with it if you could say the word fucking Katie. Dude trying to book people, didn't know what he was doing.
Are you yelling at me?
No, yeah, but I mean, radio. I'm not angry.
Who couldn't say Katie?
The dude behind the counter couldn't speak English, and I was like,
"It's
it's not.
Girl?
No, I like the guy that's weird
He
as fuck,
changed.
right?
He changed.
He changed.
No,
Wait,
he's
someone else.
No. He's progressively become more female.
Oh wait, did I know him as a guy?
Yeah.
No.
Swear to God, dude. And the other day I came up and he had the lipstick and the thing up, and I was like, I'm vibing right now. We're getting somewhere.
So I already know him.
Yeah.
Because I met him and I was like, wow, that is confusing as
fuck. It's been
fuck.
2 years.
Because you're a dude.
Yeah, it's been 2 years. I mean, we've been going there a long time.
I haven't gone for years.
I know. I can't even find your shorts there anymore. That
Good.
Shitting.
I hope they set fire to them.
The pink ones. They're gone, dude. I was back there pulling them out.
Yeah, and then when I was in the locker room, this kid came up to me.
The chubby one?
No, this little kid, like a fucking 7-year-old or something.
What's a 7-year-old? I've never seen a 7-year-old.
Fucking no, man. But I'm trying to take my fucking
there?
shorts off. I'm like, I'm not showing this kid my dick.
Yeah.
And he's fucking cop. He's like standing next to me, saying some stupid shit over and
Punching
over again
his
in
code to
Russian.
his locker.
Nah, fucking point at me, fucking copy it. I'm like, man, I'm trying to be like nice to the kid. I'm like, man, but I'm Michael. You're not. Am I pissing you off right now?
No. I met a very. I was waiting for you to finish. I met an incredibly annoying 10 or 11-year-old this weekend.
Oh shit!
Were you naked with a towel around you when he was around you? Because that was.
I was, which was funny because I was at a baby shower. But
Right,
yeah,
makes
yes, I
sense.
was.
I was like, when's somebody going to get him away? Like, how long? I mean, it's not appropriate to get changed,
Did
so I'm
somebody
going to
come
wait.
in? Did somebody come in and get him?
It's a Make-A-Wish kid.
So
Look, he doesn't
found that out.
he
I
doesn't
just-
have long. Let him
I
walk around the locker
I just
room.
dropped it and started doing the helicopter, and we all rejoiced.
He's heard a lot of good things about locker room
Right,
talk.
you know how I am. I'm like, turn that frown upside down.
Oh, the worst
All the
locker
boys.
room ever for me was when I was living out in Malibu. It was on the corner there, that big place on the corner, and I would see like 70 to 80-year-old balls every single time I walked in the locker room. Not
Yeah.
okay.
No,
Not okay.
That's been going on for hundreds of years now, where when you get to 80, you go to spa places, or doesn't matter, fitness, you can name it anything you want. If you're allowed to get naked in a place, old guys will find it, and they'll fucking get those balls to be swinging in near your face. To me, it's sort of like, should you be homeschooled? Would it be better? Yeah, but you need to see what the real world's like, and it's the same as a locker room. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get these balls at home, and you get to see shit where you're like, it's almost like you see the death. You kind of learn death, and because you're like, look at, I didn't know balls could do that.
yeah.
Because your dad's when you're young in the gym. My dad, I mean, he wasn't an old man. He died young, really, but. So I never saw old balls. There was no internet.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker with like little bird's nests just fucking bam down to his knees. Hey, look at me drying my kneecaps. And I'm like, oh my God! Like just back sack coming down the back of the hamstring. And you might not know it right there, but when I see that, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God. You know, I don't flinch right there because I'm trying to be appropriate. I'm like, oh my God, that is so cool. What's wrong with that guy? And then you see fucking, Jimmy! You know what I mean? He comes walking in with his fucking 10-foot sack. And you're like, wait a minute. Does everybody's balls do this when they get to that age? Oh, let's all go to the cafeteria with our balls out the shorts. And then maybe I just realized right there, I'm like, man, my ball, if I make it that long, that's my balls. I'm super gross. And you get that weird, they have like a belly like E.T. You know how E.T. has that weird wrinkle shit?
Yep.
Yeah, it happens everywhere.
Seems like I guess my question has always been, when you get to a certain age, do you just start spending a lot more time naked in the locker room, or did people used to spend a lot more time naked hanging out in the locker room, and those are just the only ones left from that era?
No, because I'm too old. All the people that I saw originally when I was young are for sure dead now. And if I go to the fucking gym now, old balls.
Yeah. Yeah.
And those balls that I see today were young, fresh balls when I first saw my old balls.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
I have been going to my gym long enough that I'm seeing people get old there.
Right. And
No,
they're going to get more naked as they get
Oh,
older.
you see them
Yeah.
change appearance.
Yes, yeah. Like I've seen guys that I occasionally play basketball with. I can remember having dark hair, now have gray hair.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily in the long ball stage of life, but they're clearly in a different season of. They've entered the autumn of their
Man.
years since I've been going to LA Fitness.
I've noticed that my balls are going up after I got that fucking thing where you make you not have babies anymore.
Well, that's good.
No, it's not. I want my balls to go down.
You want the old balls.
I fucking put. Sorry, excuse me.
You want to rip it in the
I
chin with
put a
your old
fucking
balls.
cock ring on to lower my balls, to like pull my balls down, because I feel like that shit was fucking pulling them up like I'm gonna have a hernia.
How heavy's the weight on the end of that thing?
Just rubber shit pulls them down because it's like around your dick and your balls, so it pulls the balls down.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I don't like. Look, the sack was like under my balls sometimes because my sack's too far up. I'm like, what happened there? I know what happened. Cut shit so it can't come.
But you don't come anymore?
No, I know. She's all over the place. Actually, it's something. I think that testosterone. I've got like a lot. I'm getting distance again, but I also think that I really was concerned. I wouldn't say concerned. I would say that I was focusing on that a lot lately, and I feel like I've like trained my my pelvis or something to do that because I wanted to do it more. So I'm getting more distance.
I'm only getting gross back knee from my enhanced testosterone.
Oh, that's man.
How's your back knee looking?
It's gross.
Do you want to come over to my house? Fucking Katie and her friends would pay you
For what?
to pop your pimples on your back.
Well, yeah, maybe.
Dude, I've got like 2 on my back, and if they're ever in the house, it's like they're just on it. They're like, oh my god, if it was a good one, like there's still residue from that thing that I got cut out. If there's ever anything in there, they are just like, woohoo!
Yeah,
All
I'm
day.
good for.
They're very good at it.
I'm good for one because I'm very. I think even more than most people, if I find something on my face, like I can't get my hand off it.
Yeah.
You know, if I find a bump coming somewhere in my body,
Right.
I
Go
can't.
for it.
That's why.
But if it's on your back, you can't get at
Can't
it.
get it. I had an ex-girlfriend
I'm getting
that used
pretty.
to do that
I'm
until
pretty good at it.
Of getting the one on your back.
You got it? I love
Well,
getting
'cause
the
How do
one
you
on
get the one on your back?
Well, these are so gross and ready to go.
You can
that,
just touch it and it pops.
Oh.
No. But like,
You can thumb
I can
knuckle
touch
it.
some forefinger.
Oh.
It's been there a while.
Okay. How much?
nursing
How
that
much do
thing.
you want?
they're not. all that-
You've got the best.
they're not all that satisfying, no, because
Ah.
they don't like the. This is so gross, but like the top pops. But you can tell this is a fucking lump. There's shit in there, but just like the top pops and maybe a little blood comes out, but you don't
How
get
many do you have though?
Oh Jesus, let me see. I'm feeling around.
You got right now ready to go.
No. If they're ready to go, I've already got them. I'm an insane person.
Right.
There's a good one on top of my. At any given time, I've probably got about four stars and
Cool.
a number of backup singers.
That's exciting.
Wow.
It's never. And the thing is, so when I went to the doctor, they discovered, and I only went for a bit for the show. I did not actually feel any physical effects. I lied and said I wanted them to check my testosterone for a bit for the show, and they told me that I was very close to what is known as castration level testosterone.
Hell
So
yeah.
then they set about fixing me, and now I have the worst back knee I've ever had in my entire life, and that leads me to believe that they didn't fix my testosterone back to where it used to be. That leads me to believe that I always had super low testosterone. This is the first time in my entire life that I've been in the normal range. That's why I finally have the back knee that I missed when I was in back knee age.
Dingo, you have a comment about back knee.
No. Michael's got a sweet Levi t-shirt on there with an eagle.
It is
on
a sweet
Yeah.
t-shirt.
like
No, I got no. Yeah.
I think it is.
I think it's awesome. Now, I had a girlfriend that used to try and pop. She would always pop my pimples. Always. I hated it. And then one time she got one on my chest, squirt her in the eye.
Yeah.
She never popped a pimple again.
I've never had that
Pussy.
relationship. I don't want to have that relationship.
Weird.
Yeah, I fucking
I pop my pimples under the cover of night.
pus, shit, and blood.
Yeah. Yep.
It's what my relationship is built on.
We know, dude.
Alright, well then, sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up again. Hey, Will, are you still here? What? That was a dove. What's a dove? You busy? Yeah.
Dude,
Fuck
you know
yeah.
what's funny?
I've done that in my chest before.
I got.
Did you
look,
get it?
Look, I got a scab from mine on my chest right now.
Oh my god, you're hideous, Dingo!
Look at it.
I can't see it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's a spider bite?
No.
Is that staph?
No.
I'll fucking kill you. I will fucking... Is there pus on the end of that?
That's a scab, dude.
Oh, is there? Are you sure?
Yes, dude. It's a fucking scab.
Have you
It's
seen...
ingrown hair?
Have you seen Psycho?
The movie?
Yeah.
Which one?
One where the dude dresses as an old lady and he
Yeah.
pulls the curtain and stabs people?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do if that's staph.
It's not. Why are you staffing me right now?
I'm not staffing you. You're staffing me, bro. I'm
and
saying I'm
ingrown
going to...
hair, just like Will got a safety pin to his face, I got a needle and I had to poke the needle to
Yeah.
get the hair out.
Yeah, me too. But that
I
was
don't
years
have
ago.
staph.
I know, I'm just playing with your son. God damn. Touchy guy, right?
Well,
Michael?
I don't want to be the staff guy right now.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, stop saying I have staff.
Why
Will
do you
has
have
staff
staph?
in his face.
You have staph. Kevin has herpes. Get over it.
He has a different kind of herpes.
Yeah, and you have a different kind of staph.
Here comes Will. Are you going to show us pictures?
Yeah, here you go. Just take a look at that guy.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Tully?
Wait,
That's way in there.
Yeah.
did you got the hair out?
Oh my god!
There wasn't anything in there.
Is that a lip ring?
So is it a pimple?
You got a safety pin through your lip.
Yeah.
Did you used to have a piercing there?
No, not there.
Well, that's fucking gross, dude.
But-
It's not that bad.
No, here's the thing. I mean, I've look from the stories I've heard about cocaine,
Okay.
mostly from Tully. That's what it felt like. I felt like there was something that I was going for and digging out of my face, or meth maybe.
That's not a
wasn't even
cocaine
there.
thing. That's definitely a meth thing, dude.
Wait, did you get you popped something, right?
No.
Wait, something was irritating? Okay, you're freaking me
I
out.
dug into my face.
Why?
Because I thought there was an ingrown hair.
Are you
It was
seeing
like
your
a little-
therapist still?
Well, yeah, but I stopped the medication.
Are you lying to me right now? Is he
Yeah, I'm
fucking
lying. Yeah, I'm just messing
But
with
there was a thing. There was some sort of bump.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Right.
Yeah. No, I'm not just digging into my face for no reason.
That's what the story sounded like.
Okay. Sorry.
So, turns out you just bored a needle into your face for a pimple.
For no reason.
For no reason.
Yeah, there's a bump there that I thought was an ingrown hair. It
Yeah.
wasn't even a pimple. No ingrown hair.
Okay.
and-
Okay. But you're saying there was a bump there.
I'm saying- yeah.
So it worked.
Let me see.
Well, there was no bump left.
I know, I don't see a pimple there at all.
He cut it out.
He fixed himself,
Yeah.
whatever he
It
did.
worked.
That's the weird thing. If you pop a pimple,
Yeah.
I've noticed, at least for me,
Yeah.
pop a pimple, it's going to leave like this bruisey.
Not if you do it
bloody
right.
mark.
My pimples don't bruise, man.
However, I can.
But what about that big mark on your chest? That isn't that.
That's an ingrown fucking hair that I cut open.
Yeah, well, that's
It's
a
a
mark.
scab. That's a scab.
Okay, sorry.
I can dig into my face and it will not leave a mark.
Yeah, seems
Why
that
is
way.
that?
But you got a weird face.
Oh, thanks.
That's not nice.
Well, what? That could be a positive or a negative. And weird doesn't mean it's bad. Why is weird bad?
You got cute calves.
He heals fast.
Chins.
You've got like a superhuman face, Will.
Yeah, that's unusual. I'm the master of taking something nobody can see and then digging it out
Yeah.
to where it's something you can't miss.
Yeah,
I do
Will.
it over and over and over.
Come in here and let me cut your face open and see if it heals by the end of the show. Okay.
Like the Avengers.
Right?
So the movie's good, huh?
The movie is
Kevin cried.
What?
Yeah, Kevin Kraft. Yeah, you did. You've.
I just have one question because, and I give them credit for this. You kind of did. It helped a lot to have seen all the movies. They did kind of assume that you'd seen all the movies.
Where did they start? Like,
I'm sure I've seen them.
you've seen a lot of them.
I guess
like
I've seen
Thor,
a lot of them. I just haven't watched
Captain
the,
America.
I haven't watched fuck
Iron
Captain America.
Man.
I don't care.
Captain America's all right. Iron
You're
Man.
probably right. I've
What
seen-
are these new?
Do you have to
films?
see? Do you have to see the?
Black Panther.
Do you have to see the X-Men?
Nah, different
X-Men
series.
did X-Men
not
did
in
not
it?
figure in
They're
this.
not in it.
Okay.
Nah, he's not in it.
Because I'm just saying, I'm pretty prepared. I know who Storm is and shit.
Yeah.
Well, but there was one guy. Well, there was a couple that I did not know who they were. Is
they
it
nude?
Who's the guy with the thing in his head? Is he Vision? Oh,
Right, that's great. Great.
gotcha.
So-
Well, that's why I'm not familiar with his
But
work.
I'm sure you caught a lot when he showed up. You're like, right on, he's a guy.
I did not care for him.
Right. So
This
you
is my introduction to him, and I do not believe he is worthy of.
oh, that bad.
He's very silly.
Sometimes. Easy. Oh, okay.
Which I saw. I did see that one. It was very good. I just all of
Oh,
them.
I
are good.
saw Thor Ragnarok. Wait,
Yeah.
is a bad guy in that's in this?
Bad guy.
The
I don't-
brother,
I can't keep
Loki.
I don't know. I don't.
Is
Doesn't
Loki
matter. I
in
changed
it?
my.
Loki's in there.
I wasn't really asking.
Everybody that like all of the guys and the girls from everything show up, and everyone, even like there's like Spider-Man has like his little school buddy, and school
What
buddy.
about Batman?
Batman is DC. It's a completely different thing.
Okay,
even I
cool.
know
Just
that.
She's so stupid.
But like every single even his buddy shows up and gets one funny line. So you're like, oh, there's this everybody shows up for a quick second and does their thing, and they like hit it out of the park with every single one. Their
Yeah.
tiny little bit is like, oh, that's so him.
Yeah.
And then fucking floaty yellow man with stone in his face who's just so in love with his girlfriend, and his girlfriend who's so in love with him who has
Ew. Wait,
fire
there's superheroes
hands.
that are in love?
Yeah,
Ew, I hate that.
Scarlett Johansson.
I just don't want
She's
to
in
see
it.
kick ass. You know what I mean?
right.
because then it's like,
Iron Man kicks
you
ass,
hurt
dude.
my wife. It's like, yeah, fuck off.
Iron
He
Man
was
kick-
super. They're very emo. They're really, really emo.
They've got to, you know, find a little pocket for everyone.
He
Everyone's
was
in there.
He was the one guy I didn't know. Him and his
Sounds
lady
like
friend.
double armpits to chesty kind of guy.
And I could have done without him. That's my only flaw. But otherwise, it's terrific,
It's
man.
the biggest grossing movie of all time in the first week or something.
Yeah, that doesn't mean
Gross.
all that much to me. There's that, you know, big
Well,
gigantic
it just
movies
means
always.
the business model is working.
Yeah, I could give a fuck about
it's,
that.
it's a business model.
Doesn't help me in the slightest. If they make
right.
money or lose money doesn't mean anything.
If you're going to think about making a movie, remember the business model.
Remember that as many superheroes
Yeah.
as I mean, goddamn.
If you're going to
there's so many.
enjoy a movie,
Uh.
make sure there's a good business model. Otherwise, I mean, what's the point of watching it? Gross. You know?
Right. Yes, exactly. If you think you like it, but then you later find out it
But
did
still
not make
gross,
money,
yeah.
well, that means that you actually were wrong and were not
Right.
enjoying it at the time. Because it's a bad model.
No gross.
Yeah.
No gross, no good.
No good. So I'm going to go see it.
You should go see it. Everybody should see it.
Pumped.
Really,
Super excited.
very, very good is my review.
See?
Did you cry again? Pussy.
Really? So you like Rockhead? Infinity Stone face?
Sounds like Rockhead
Yeah.
Cups at Sweets. Fake spoiler alert.
Vision's cool. I mean, they do kind of bitch him out with the whole over-romanticized shit with Scarlet.
That's her name?
It didn't take up that much time.
No, it
Scarlet
didn't.
Witch.
They started running out
I
of
know
names.
her, right?
Yeah, she was in
Yeah, yeah.
Ultron.
Yeah. No, you could see where they were like literally running out of cool names for them, and they're like, "This guy's called Vision. His
Yeah.
girlfriend's Scarlet Witch." Like these are second tier superheroes.
Yeah, no, Unobtainium. Shout out to Unobtainium.
These
Sure.
are like Adam Sandler Netflix movies.
No offense to Cool Beans and
This guy's like TV series level superhero. At
yeah,
best.
at best. Yeah, where's Daredevil for fuck's sake?
Black Lightning. Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Black Lightning. Coming soon.
Well, you can call Eli Tomac White Lightning.
Oh! Wow!
Man, my salsa almost came flying out of my mouth.
That's your guy, Michael.
It's-
I
What happened?
made
What
my
happened?
made my whole weekend. What do you mean? What happened? All he did what he always does.
Shit
He
the
won.
bed.
That's all Eli Tomac does.
Well, he didn't win the championship, though.
Did not.
But he won the race.
That's all Tully cares about. He's a
You're
Tomac
right.
fan
No,
for life.
he's a great winner.
I'm
He's
not
got
also,
a great
I'm
finisher.
also not concerned about the business model in Moto.
Yeah, in your fucking face. Tomac cares about one thing, and that's did Tomac win? Business model. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
I don't know why I bought that whole chair because I only needed the edge of it to watch that race.
Oh, tell me about it. Oh shit.
Well, the series finished, and Jason Anderson is our new champion.
Yeah, check it out. Did you watch it, Dingo?
I watched the last 10 minutes of it.
No.
And Eli Tomac won the race, and Jason Anderson got 5th and won the championship. And Eli Tomac won more races than anybody else this year.
I'm confused.
So I don't really know what happens there.
Wait, how come Marvin Muskin
Is so annoyingly European.
has more points than Jason Anderson, but he lost?
No, he doesn't.
Because you got to deduct French points.
Yeah, he's
Or
right.
German points, I think it is.
He
Doesn't
does. He actually does have more
And
points.
he's super annoying.
On this
And then
document,
You take points off for being...
Yeah, here it has Jason Anderson
America
has
gets
338 and Marvin Muscat at 347 in second, and Eli Tomac with 318 in third. Maybe there was a
You get
royal
You
fuck
get 100
up.
points for being American.
I guess so. I think somebody needs to call Jason Anderson and have a very uncomfortable conversation that we went back and checked the math.
Someone had
and-
to do the math. Read between the lines.
But I'm really happy for Jason Anderson.
From having his title revoked. Because AMA can't do their fucking mathematics.
I don't know if that's our screw up or theirs. But that ends.
I'm
the
gonna
Monster
go ahead and guess
Energy
ours.
Yeah.
Indoor Supercross series. It's crazy how short it is. It's already
Yeah.
over. I watched
Yeah.
a lot of sport this weekend.
Yeah, what
I watched
sport
horse
did you...
racing, car race driving, golf,
Do you watch,
basketball,
when you watch
AFL.
horse racing, do you gamble or you just watch it?
No, I used to. I've
now you
gambled
just
on
watch
horses
it.
before. It's the Kentucky Derby, so I watched the big race.
Where at?
It's in.
No, were you there?
No, I watched it on my couch, dude.
Right, and then you what? Wait, are you saying you just
I'm
watched the
bouncing
weekend
between-
of sports?
Yeah, I'm bouncing between AFL, Australian Rules Football. I'm bouncing
Yeah.
between basketball finals.
On the
right now.
couch
On the couch.
all weekend.
No, not all weekend, just Sunday.
Okay.
I
You watched-
recorded the Kentucky Derby on Saturday. I knew who won, but I rewatched it on Sunday.
Weird.
Well, it's weird because you know why? It reminds me of the Melbourne Cup where we grew up. So it was a one big race a year, and I've been to a couple of horse races here. I gambled a little bit, but it's not my thing. My grandfather, he on his property back in Australia, was behind a track and would have would hold the horses. Had like 3 bays where the sick horses would stay with him, and he was a gnarly gambler up until he died when he was like 93, still gambling.
So you just watch that to try to bond with your outback ways, maybe?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, that's real.
Yeah.
And then you watch Australian Rules Football.
Australian Rules Football.
You have tapes of that, or is it
No,
live
it's
on
it's
Sunday?
on Fox Soccer Plus. They
Right.
give us like 3 games a week.
Right, and what's going on there?
Collingwood, my team's doing all right.
Yes.
Richmond is the best team in the league by
Fuck
far.
yeah!
They won they're by far
Go the
best.
Tigers!
They're smoking everyone.
Fuck, I should go back.
That's all you need to know.
Joking. That's all I need to know. It's great. That's my team.
I think Jason Day won the golf. He's just kind of Australian.
I don't know who
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Harvick won the NASCAR.
I might be in a race next
JJ
weekend.
Harvick won the NASCAR. That's good. What are you racing?
A lemon. I don't believe it'll happen
What's
because
that
everything that
mean?
Hoonigan says never happens. What?
Huh?
Supposed to be racing 24-hour race on some racetrack with Sarah Price. She does 12 hours and I do 12 hours or something. You know, like a car that's just got to be worth 500. It can't be worth more than $500. And you just race the racetrack. I don't know. That's all I know.
That'll
I
be
just
fun.
said yes. It's not gonna happen. But I had
You
a.
go in circles for 24 hours?
It's not a circle. No, it's like a proper racetrack.
Do you,
Sorry to say.
have a
I don't
catheter
think-
in?
Who?
A catheter?
No, you can get because you got to do pit stops and gas and shit.
Oh,
Because
you
it's a
get to get out
racetrack.
and pee?
It's not a circular track, but you know it's a proper racetrack. I don't know what you call it.
I hate having a pee in a catheter.
You don't. He said you don't have to. But I did. Remember, I always want to do that stunt where I want to jump off a car and land on a skateboard.
Sure.
So I figured out a way to achieve that in many different ways. I figured it all out, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go to the desert with a giant resi mat, and I'm just gonna find spots, and I'm gonna jump over them in the car and jump off and land on the resi mat on my skateboard.
Have you
Everywhere, like a street part. I'm gonna have.
Do you have drawings of this?
I'm gonna have a video part of multiple stepping off cars, landing down different banks, step ups where the car goes right, and I jump off the car, and we both land. He lands in the sand, and I land on the resi mat. It's gonna be sick.
Sick,
Figured it
dude.
all out. I know, right?
Yeah. Is it
You're
drawings?
not driving, but you can be there. You should be there.
Oh, hang on. I'm not driving, but I'm allowed to be there.
I don't think it's a good idea. You drive,
I don't think so either.
right? Probably get Twitch or somebody like that to do.
Oh, that's
He's
a
an
much
idiot.
better idea than me.
What? He's a professional race car driver. You're not.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's much better than me.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were serious or not. So I've got it all figured out, Michael.
You should call something either that or the tricycle race Bogan's Run.
Oh, good call. Bogan's Run.
See, if you say Bogan's Run is a downhill something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Bogan's Run is like...
Are you sure though?
Well, yeah, but I know he just made... Yeah, I mean, it's got to be... Can't be like a circular track. It's got to be like a straight...
the
start
Bogan-
somewhere and then you end somewhere else.
Yeah, like every Western movie.
That's the Bogan's Run.
Yeah, from A to B.
You know? It could be
Or
like
what
an...
happens in the middle.
It could be an insane chicane.
What?
Well, that seems like it names itself.
Right. There's an insane chicane in the Bogan's Run.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
I love a good chicane. You know what a chicane is, Dingo?
Did you used to get chicaned as a kid?
I used to... No, yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
No, I used to. There's parking lots where that's where I first discovered the word chicane. Skateboarding through the chicane.
I have
Yeah.
no idea what you're talking about.
I figured you wouldn't.
Yeah.
That's chicanes in horse racing.
No. Some lady won as much as the horse for betting on the horse.
On Justify?
Yeah.
But it was the favourite to win anyway.
But she picked Justified to win as well as the preceding...
Took the trifecta?
No.
The 4?
She got the 4 or 5 races before it. She picked all the winners.
How much money did she win?
She won $1.2 million, which is just as much as the horse got, and she bet $18.
Oh, that's a
What?
winner.
She picked 5 consecutive winners all in the
Yeah,
same
it may
bet.
have been pissing rain, but we got a winner.
Man,
That's
how
cool, huh?
pumped I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I like that. You hear those stories all the time. It's like horse racing's the one thing where it's like, fucking shit like that happens.
Any dickhead can win.
Yep. Most of the time they don't.
I was gonna say, because that's my experience.
Well, and then you get that. That's what confirmation bias is, right? I think that you don't hear about, yeah, dude, I fucking bet $3 and I lost, whatever. Nobody.
Yeah,
that's millions of people's story, but
Yeah.
it's not a very good story. So you just hear about the winner, and that's what people. Like it makes no sense to play the lottery. There, if you actually wanted to grow that money, if you play $5 a week, $10 a week, there's ways you could actually grow that money. It is idiotic to play the lottery, but all you hear about is the person who won $400 million.
Yeah. How do you think they paid him the money from all the losers that bought the ticket?
That's right.
You know?
And they still went home with tons and tons of money.
That's how many losers there are.
That's what I always said about casinos, because like I think it would actually be a great model for a casino if a casino was like this broken down place with a broken down man who's like, oh no, they took my money again. Why am I doing this? But no,
You
it's
do that
always
well. I'd
this-
like to see a movie where you play an old man who lost his fortune.
It's always this place that goes out of its way to show you we spared no expense in building this $1 billion palace with all of the money of the losers.
In Squatula, there's an old man that's down on his luck and he goes to bet everything
Yeah.
in the casino.
Luckies.
Lucky. He loses it all, and then Will's the security guard that kicks you out.
Yeah.
Get out of here, old man! And then you're like, man, I gotta do everything is down his luck, and then Squatula eats him.
Huh.
Alright.
It's a good movie.
I'm just saying, the movie doesn't have to... There's so many things where you don't have to make sense. I just want that in there.
Absolutely.
Tully does a great old man. I want to
does.
see it in a movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna be an awesome old man.
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
I mean, if we got Squatula makeup, we got old man Tully makeup.
No problem.
Huh?
And
Will, you don't need any makeup to be security. You could be like a punk rocker and put a fucking pin in your face.
Yeah. Who the... Yeah.
Right. Hey man, you guys know where to get any meth?
Have you still got the microphone on it now?
I'm tweaking balls right now. Look, there's a fucking needle in my face. Yeah, you are. That's crazy.
Johnny Depp
Yeah.
accused of drunken on-set shenanigans.
Sounds about right.
On set in a movie.
Yeah.
Like he's not like the move they said cut.
You know he's a dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Of like more than one, right?
Got some daughters, right?
Lily Rose, I think, is like the one.
Are they adults?
No, she's like a. Oh no, she'd be like 21, 22.
That's an adult, bruh.
That Lily Rose, she was in Kevin Smith's movie with his daughter.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. So that's an adult then, yeah? They're like, look at me, I got a job and shit.
Yeah, no, she works. She's like,
Right, you're
Yeah.
on your own.
I mean, she's been modeling and been in movies for a long time.
Maybe that's what it is. He raised the kids and now he's like, I'm gonna go back to rock and roll, baby.
Yeah,
I think he always stayed-
sacrificed his own fun for 20 solid years, and now he's ready to have a baby.
Hey, thank you, Michael. Blood, sweat, and tears. All those.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So he's filming this movie. It's called Labyrinth, but the L and the A are capitalized, so it's like Los Angeles, LA.
Ooh.
LA.
So it's about LA?
It is about the investigation into the murder of Tupac.
Ooh.
Oh,
Haven't
no.
we been doing a lot of that lately?
Yeah, there's a show that I never watched on Netflix and it breaks it down who did it.
Yep.
Oh, who did it?
I don't know, I won't watch it. It looks stupid. I got that there's a
Wasn't
guy
it
in it that sucks.
Suge Knight? Suge Knight?
Yeah, I thought.
People say.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm waiting until they just crack the case and tell me what happened. I'll read that
Who's
article.
Suge Knight? Is he still in jail?
No, he's
Is he?
I
Is
think
he
he's
not?
in jail, dude.
What about that guy he killed?
Yeah, I think
no,
you go to jail
he
for
ran
that.
it. Oh yeah, right, he ran and go over, right?
Yeah, I think you have to go to
Yeah,
jail.
but he
for
didn't
that.
mean that, and that was gang affiliation. So he's like, okay, or the witness is dead or something. The witness
No.
doesn't want to talk.
It was at a music video shoot.
Yes.
There's dozens
No, they
of
were filming the
witnesses.
movie. I
Only
thought.
one person saw it,
thought
and he
it-
doesn't want to talk.
I was a
anymore.
witness to a hit and run this weekend,
With Suge Knight?
but no people, just like a car-on-car thing.
Oh.
Some guy hit a truck and he tried to pull in a spot where there was no room for him, and he just ripped off some lady's like fender and her back like brake light,
Oh, and
and was
took
just
off?
like, yeah, I'm not gonna deal with that, and he took off.
I helped a guy reverse park a really old truck today so he didn't hit someone.
Aw.
That was big of you.
Yeah, dude.
So anyway, Johnny Depp is starring as the real-life LAPD detective Russell Poole, who investigated the murder of Notorious B.I.G. They said it's been a toxic set because Johnny Depp has been drinking and abusive and what have you. And I think what happened is they're filming in an exterior and they had a permit for a certain amount of hours and the time was up. So by law, they had to leave. And among the movie people, they were like, yeah, we have to leave, but who's going to tell Johnny that? Because Johnny doesn't want to leave. So he went over and he said, dude, we have to go.
Maybe Johnny's just in character all the time, so the character's got to be drunk.
This is Captain Nemo. I'm not going to leave the set. One more rehearsal.
So the
What? Who am
location
I?
manager told Johnny Depp, this is the last shot of the day. And an irate Depp, according to sources, who knows if this is true or not, who had been smoking and drinking all day on set, got in that guy's face and yelled, "Who are you? You have no right."
Yeah, no right.
And this guy, who we're told
Hey, Captain Nemo.
is well liked among the set, told Johnny Depp, "Listen, dude, I'm just doing
Let me
my
play you a
job."
song.
And Johnny Depp tried to punch him in the ribs.
Oh, I know.
Lip shot, sir.
Who pointed the guy out to go tell Johnny Depp to stop drinking?
Oh, Tai Chi. Deliver to Taibo.
Did they draw straws on that one?
Yeah, no, it really was just like, who's gonna tell him? Because like we all know we have to go. Who's gonna tell him? And for I don't know how it was decided, but the guy was like, it had to go and tell him. So Johnny Depp allegedly punched him in the ribs. The weak blow failed to make an impact. At which point Johnny Depp allegedly yelled, "I will give you $100,000 to punch me right now."
Yes!
That's my new one. I'm going to use that. Next time someone gets angry at me on the show,
And
I'm going to say that.
Yeah, he had that in his little bag in the back with his rum.
Captain Nemo just threatening people if they hit him for money. I'm switching you the fuck off for that. Like, 100 there. I'm like, done. Yeah. Done, Captain Nemo.
The movie director completely denies this, saying Johnny Depp is a consummate professional.
Yeah.
Everyone else has said that.
We know that.
Now all of a sudden
always
he's changed.
Treats the crew and people around him with the utmost respect.
Yep. That's how Johnny
We
works.
all love stories, but there isn't one here.
So everybody should just move on.
Yes.
Because there's nothing to see here. You see Johnny Depp in movies being Johnny Depp. When you see him rock and roll, yelling and doing stuff, that's a different Johnny Depp. This is the Johnny Depp in movies.
Yep.
21 Jump Street. Do you think he was being stupid in that movie? Professional.
Well,
how do you think he got from 21 Jump Street to
the secret
Captain
window?
Cook?
Secret window. Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Well, he was in the 21 Jump Street thing briefly. He was probably hammered in that.
Hammett doesn't remember being there.
No
Michael.
reason why he couldn't be.
No.
Wasn't like he had to carry that.
But always treating the cast and crew with uppermost respect.
Who?
The cast and crew.
Uppermost respect?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Johnny.
No, it's not. It's not English.
The utmost respect.
Sure.
Guitar maker Gibson has filed for
Died!
bankruptcy.
Oh. What?
Who?
Yeah.
Oh, they shut
Wait.
down the place on Sunset.
He's dead,
I saw
right?
that.
He died, so now somebody who owns the
Gibson
business
guitar-
blew it?
Well, you mean Les Paul?
Oh, fuck, sorry.
Yeah, I don't think Les Paul has had any stake in Les Paul in Gibson for a very long time. If he ever did, I don't
That's sad, right?
What, like, can Slash save it?
They probably will be saved. They filed for bankruptcy protection because they are in as much as $500 million of debt.
What have they been doing?
What the how do you do that?
They have a consumer electronics business.
They keep taking loans.
Shame.
You know, they've been making headphones,
That's
speakers.
us that's paying for it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, I love Gibson, but fuck, man, that shit pisses
They're like,
me
no,
off.
we're gonna get headphones. Are gonna work. No, this new computer technology. No, let's do speakers.
Yeah, the guy in charge of Gibson sought to turn the company into a music lifestyle brand.
You can't do it.
Because people aren't buying guitars like they used to, so I think they've just been trying to stick the logo on, you know,
Everything.
headphones and speakers and shit like that, and it's just not taking off, and that's where the debt comes from. So it's still a profitable guitar company. They just blew $500 million
Trying to be something else.
to brand it out and
Fucking
television.
idiots.
Idiot. Noob.
Yeah.
Hey, here's the deal.
People do not want self-tuning guitars from Gibson. They still want to tune them themselves.
Yes!
That's how I roll. I don't
Man,
have a guitar.
now's the time. Like, if you're a kid, you gotta play guitar. You'll be like one and only.
Yeah.
Everyone's great. Future's looking good. Guys are strong, you know? Built strong. Just like this coach, my coach's dad is like, I don't know, 55 or something, and he went to the doctor the other day and found out that he had a fracture in his back and his hips dislocated. And he'd been walking around for 2 years like that.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Well, he's getting fixed, but he didn't know.
I feel like
He just dealt with it.
But I feel like a lot of people walk around with like cracked vertebrae and don't know.
Yeah, but I'm saying not people that not the new generation.
No, meanwhile, this youngster that I was talking to on Saturday,
The 10-year-old you wanted to beat up.
was explaining to me why it was necessary for his life to get the iPhone X.
Oh, okay.
Major reason being, you see, on his phone, there's this band up top that is not video screen, and this band on bottom that is also not video screen, making it very hard for him to fully enjoy YouTube videos.
Makes sense.
I get the 10-year-old.
You know what was great is that I said, so why don't you just, I mean, I could not believe that this guy, and he knew what everything cost, and he was fully expecting he's going to get the iPhone X for his grammar school graduation.
mitzvah?
No,
How
he's
old is
finishing-
he?
11, I think. He's finishing
Alright.
5th or 6th grade, and he's going to get that. And I said, if you need a big screen to watch these videos on, why don't you just carry a tablet around? He goes, because they don't have unlimited data plans for
Boy,
tablets.
he knows,
You
dude.
dumbass.
Yeah.
And I said to him,
Do you know what a
If
punch
they
to the
did-
face by a grown adult feels like?
I said, if they did have unlimited data plans for tablets, do you think you would wear pants that had pockets big enough for you to carry that around for? And he's like, I don't wear pants, so no. And I said, okay. Would you concede then that if you got a sort of overalls, they were shorts,
Yeah.
and had one huge pocket
Right.
on the chest
I'm listening.
to put a tablet in, and those came with unlimited data, would you do that? And he conceded that yes, he would.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. No, he really, no, because he had to concede. Because you're right.
Yeah.
That would be fucking ideal. That would be fucking perfect.
That's
If I had
now
the-
that you mention it, that's exactly what I need.
Yeah, you might have just inspired me because I have a pair of overalls that I'm thinking about wearing every day. To just get a fucking tablet and shove that thing in there, and every time I get a call, excuse me, and just pull that out of the front of my overalls and be like, hello, selling or buying.
It was unbelievable. I said, I don't have an iPhone X, and I have like a job. And he's like, yeah, well, it costs like $1,100. I said, my phone didn't cost anywhere near that much. And he's like, yeah.
Oh, man.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Prick
Holy
face.
fuck. I don't think I don't think this kid was a particularly obnoxious kid. I'm sure, and of course there's good kids and kids that aren't anything like that from this generation, but I don't think he's all that exceptional. I think you could have had that conversation with millions of 11-year-olds.
Yeah, they're all about the same. Is that what you're saying?
Many of them are.
Yeah.
I think he's closer to the mainstream than not, is my hunch.
That's why you got to get them out there, see the tougher kids in the world. Get them to hang out with the tougher kids a little bit. Maybe a shit whipping. Not a huge one, just a little one.
Yep, everyone needs to get a little beat up.
It's great. Our backyard, where
Maybe just bullied for being, like,
Yeah.
what's up with your fucking phone all
A
the
little
time?
bit of bullying never hurt anyone.
Yeah, man. Oh, really? It's the iPhone. Like, you're bragging about how many fucking apps you've got. Like,
Yeah.
see if I give a shit, dickhead.
not like a black eye, but I want somebody to, that
No,
shove
black guys are good.
to my kid.
Wait, what?
The shove that you put on the shoulder that actually makes you take a step back.
Yeah.
I want somebody to do that to my kid.
Yep, me too. I don't have no problem with that, dude. I'm serious, dude. Like, skate parks. Like, I'm all about go there, man. Like, maybe get in someone's way and meet an asshole.
When my kid was in skate camp with your son, Jason, it was fucking brutally hot out there, and nobody was thinking about water or sunscreen.
No.
And every time I picked him up, he was just a broken man. He was dirty, and he was like, there was salt dried behind his ears, and he was covered in scratches. And it was I want to send him back there. It was the great. We play in my backyard. We play soccer almost every night, and I don't know who planted this thing, but every sort of vegetation in my backyard has thorns.
Oh, cool.
So he's constantly scraping himself and drawing blood. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's great. And he's like, oh no, I fell down, I'm bleeding. And I'm like, well, we can stop playing soccer, or you can just fucking kick the ball and bleed.
Dude, I took my kids on Wednesday. My daughter hated it, and she's like, promise me you'll never go again. And I didn't say nothing because when she gets in the car on Wednesday, we're going. I don't give a shit. Last night she started playing around trying to annoy me, slapping me and stuff, I just beat her ass.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I have a whole thing.
I was actually like punching her over and over.
I have a whole thing I just put in my stand-up about beating up my kid. I finally
Like she slapped me
fleshed
really
that out
hard,
into a bit.
and I punched her in the shin, and she was like, "Oh my god!" And I was like, "Yeah, do it again."
Yeah.
And then she did it again, so I started punching her all over the place.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. She's fucking as big as you are, Dingo.
I know.
It's a fair fight. I reckon.
Well, I'm currently locked out of both my computer and the email on my phone. Wow. I was wondering if there's any way I could look at the email you sent me just to make sure I double check all this.
I can print it for you.
Okay, that would be good. Yeah, my computer decided to restart for some sort of updates. And
That's why you have to check the box that says only do this.
I did, and I did it on Friday, and I even set the work hours and everything.
Well, it's not good enough.
Did this instead. So. I think I got my computer. Now I'm in paranoid.
Well, if something goes wrong, that's still good.
I need to pee.
Let me go get this off the printer.
I can get it if you want.
All set for Ellis Jeopardy? I had a dream that I couldn't sleep. It completely fucked me. All night, couldn't sleep in my dream, and
But
was
you were
just
asleep.
trying to go to bed. And then finally, I woke up, and I was like, "Wait a second! I know that was a dream. I'm gonna wake up, and it's gonna be the middle of the night, and then I can roll over and sleep in my bed. That's the reality." And I opened my eyes, and it was time to get up.
Weird.
Killed me.
Okay, just jump into the updates because, every once in a while it's good to catch up. Oh, shit. Yeah. Something you put in your mouth. Holy balls. such a douche.
It's like the Avengers of morons. It's just the biggest idiots they can find, all working together.
But that's good.
I think so. Yeah, you have to. That just being like, well, yeah, no, of course he was having illicit affairs left and right with Trollope, so we had to pay him. I mean, what do you expect? It's Donald Trump. That's what he's pretty much explicitly saying.
Yeah, but I mean that's not the important part. The important part is
The important part is he didn't do anything illegal.
Right.
He's just paying off Trollope's.
Exactly.
Because that's a
Hey, man, it happens, you know. It's cool. Good. Of course.
That
But
is
anyway.
family values. Paying off Trollope. No, when I saw Apatow the other night, he came out because Giuliani had given the thing. He's like, you know, shit's happened. He's like, shit's always happening. Shit's happened since you've been sitting here tonight. Like, here's what Giuliani just did. He's like, this is good, right? It kind of seems like we're starting to get somewhere now, doesn't it? Apatow is honestly, his stand-up special is not very good. He seemed like, if you didn't know that, and the fact that he does joke about making movies and stuff like that, like Apatow just stood on the stage with those other guys and was like another one of those big guys. That's how he started. But he never got very far, you know. He really just was, I mean, he didn't blow me away, but neither did Sebastian Maniscalco. Oh, I'm sorry, I tried. I understand why it's really popular. Like, I'm in New Jersey, and my sister's friends are like, we gotta take to see Sebastian. He's so fucking hilarious. I'm like, yeah, New Jersey people, I can see why you think Sebastian's like, so I got my kid's party. We got an alpaca. Gotta rent the alpaca for my kid's birthday party. And it's like, I can see why people think that is. So he comes in, he's walking like, look at me, I'm an alpaca. Like,
Oh my God!
I just
should do that. That was a great video.
Actually, Dalia came out and did an amazing, just threw his arms around, just like did all the Sebastian mannerisms, and was like, yeah, that's the act.
He was goofing on him.
In a good-natured way that I don't think was actually good-natured. In a way that appeared good-natured.
Are you gonna do rejoin into
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Jeopardy?
I got funny stories. Thank you if you're the person who pulled. It's weird. I didn't see any news today, and when I looked in, you already have. I'm assuming it was you, like 8 stories. So
That's probably
Didn't
Keep
matter.
him busy.
Probably me. I'm just guessing. It might have been me.
I'll be in once I fire the PDT for it.
Cool. I'll watch that Kevin James thing again because it was family friendly and it was really bad the second time around. You don't want to watch it again. I liked it the first time.
The Jason Ellis Show. This is the Jason Ellis Show on Faction Talk.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but guys, don't read this. Don't read anything on the screen, but take a quick look at this lady. It is a mugshot, and try to guess what crime she is accused of.
Giving me a boner.
Being too darling.
She looks like she's very angry, and she looks like she punched somebody in the face out the front of a supermarket.
I think she's trying to put on innocent eyes.
Assault.
Those look like innocent eyes to you?
Yeah,
No.
they don't look innocent at all. They look.
No, it looks like a.
She looks like a C bomb.
It looks like she's trying
Monday.
to put on innocent eyes. I didn't say she succeeded.
She's a C bomb.
But you're saying her inner succubus is still shining through?
Yes.
This is not one that I have heard before. She has been cited by the police for blowing up a microwave at a 7-Eleven in Denver where she lives.
Hell yeah! Did the 7-Eleven fuck with her?
Is she a Unibomber?
No.
You can't.
Destruction of property.
Employees heard a loud bang
Boom, baby.
from their microwave.
And
then-
she put metal in there.
No. She put something in there.
She put a bomb in there.
Nope.
She put water in there.
Getting warmer.
She put
Milk!
gasoline
Almond
in there.
Dynamite.
Nope. It is a liquid.
Gatorade?
Nope.
Spinal fluid.
Monster.
Even a little bit warmer.
Red Bull.
Nah.
Coffee.
No. Will was getting warmer.
Oh, a blood?
Yeah.
Oil?
Urine?
Urine.
Yes!
Wait, urine explodes in the microwave?
This one did.
What kind of urine did she got?
Her own?
Well, I like her urine. I mean, I don't want it near me, but
Was
we
it-
could drive cars on it.
In a cup or something? Or
And
did
it was
she just-
in maybe some sort of plastic container. It was a Slurpee cup or something.
Ah,
I know
sucked.
she spilled some as she tried to leave the scene of the
Oopsie.
misdemeanor.
Yeah.
she didn't leave any DNA evidence, did she?
See, I wouldn't be bringing this up if I thought it was just crazy lady does crazy thing, because then we're just sort of mocking people who are disabled in a way. But there was a sort of method to her total madness. She had a drug test at work that day.
Ah.
Oh my god.
She was
She
gonna
tried to nuke
irradiate
the
it.
bad out of it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Did she get a whole pass?
No. she
No, we're
doesn't.
talking about her right now. That's her mugshot.
Obviously, she was on drugs.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, like interesting. Well, what a broke out. Sorry to offend anybody but I'm like, you had to go to 7-Eleven to use their microwave.
Oh, you don't want to do that at work.
They get it, yeah.
It's bad enough when somebody makes popcorn.
Oh, right. I
People
just
make
realized
popcorn
you
at
get to
work?
smell the pee.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll go over there.
And if you microwave like condiments, it smells bad too.
Yeah, there should be things you're not allowed to microwave at work.
I used to microwave big bags of condiments and then throw them on people's backs.
What?
Yeah.
In the office?
Yeah, in my office.
Well, the crazy thing is that, so this means that she either was able to or thought she was able to leave the premises of her work and then come back with urine, which means if she just could have, she could have just
gone
phoned a
anyone.
friend.
Somebody could have peed in the.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old
she
phone a friend routine.
Yeah.
did. Or you're on drugs in her defense.
Yeah, you gotta go to 7.
And also, you have to tell some. Maybe she's hiding it. Maybe she didn't want to call a friend and say, "Can you pee in a cup for me?"
I would
No,
rather,
maybe all her friends are high.
even if I believed that radiating my urine was going to render it drug-free, I would rather go to 7-Eleven and go over to the guy there and say, I know this is crazy, but I'll give you $100 pee in this.
No, I'll suck you. I'll give you $50 to piss in my mouth,
Huh?
and then you spit it out. Bob's your uncle.
Yeah, Bob's your uncle. That's
Nobody-
what you need
nobody-
to say to me.
Nobody knows that about my drugs.
Wow.
Because you don't want to tell him that you know what I mean. You need this pee sample.
No, that's the last thing you want to
He'll
do.
rat you out to the feds.
I don't want to lose face
Yeah.
to a guy who works at 7-Eleven.
Right. No, you're gonna be like, hey, I'm an MMA fighter and I need urine ASAP.
Craigslist. That
You've heard
sounds
of
like a
Liam
Craigslist.
Machida, right? Yeah. Piss in my mouth.
Anyway, Will,
Yeah?
to what do we owe the pleasure?
We're gonna play a game. Yeah. And we got a Dingo in the studio, Kevin Kraft, and Tully. And what are you going to be assigning for their buzzers today, Jason? Let's start with Dingo.
I don't know. Just, you say funny stuff. Just say stuff.
I have to say, just say stuff or say whatever. I'll just yell.
Yeah, just yell.
Cool.
Kevin, what will be his buzzer?
Don't give him the same buzzer as me.
What? God,
Because if you guys say the same thing, there's absolutely no way we'll be able to tell who is who.
Don't give him the same buzzer as me, dude.
okay, what's your buzzer sound like?
Yep.
Well, okay, I'm pretty sure yours is going to be alright. What's your buzzer?
I'll do my best not to make that noise.
Yeah. Alright, well, we should be free, and then, of course, Tully, you have it.
Yep, there we
Oh,
go.
that sounds like mine a little.
And our categories today on Ellis Jeopardy are Barbie. No! Squeal like a pig. And what a figure. And let's start with our special guest, Dingo. You have control of the board. What do you want?
Bobby for 100.
All right, this category is famous barbecue cities.
Ah!
Cities where you can find some good barbecue.
This is a city. Wait. Sorry.
Part of the clue?
It's gonna come out of me.
I thought Dingo was chiming in.
I sounded like a wrestler or something. Right? That was cool.
Yeah, you're cutting a promo.
I know.
Next time, say snap into a Slim Jim or something.
This is a city where I think he can get murdered and raped a lot, but not as much as like other cities, so that doesn't make any sense. I think it's pretty old and there's a lot of ghosts there. And I think slavery.
Tully!
I found a new setting on this.
It's fucking gangster setting too. I like it.
Are you talking about Memphis?
No, I'm not.
Minus 100 for Tully.
Oh!
Is that Dingo chiming in, or did you stub your toe or something?
Yeah.
I didn't chime in yet.
Oh, well, in that case, bing boing.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
New Orleans.
Yes!
That's right!
Oh,
Kevin, you
I
have
wouldn't
100
have guessed.
points.
I wouldn't have guessed that. Right.
So far, so smart, Dingo.
You have control of the board, Kevin.
Well, in that case, let's do squeal like a pig for 200.
All right. In this category, Jason is going to make an animal sound.
Woohoo! Put to the test. Okay.
Dingo!
Cow!
Idiot!
No!
Fucking
sorry.
idiot!
Minus 200 points.
Oh, fucking fuck! You I did not fucking moo! I fucking no cow doesn't just go.
Oh, you were gonna move!
I hadn't finished! I hadn't done anything!
Alright. Let's continue.
Oh,
I know what it is now!
Who said that?
So many weird noises happening.
I know.
Is that a whale?
Yeah!
There you go! That brings you back up to 100 points.
Are you keeping score, Kevin?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
Alright. You have control of the board. Tully!
What a figure for 500.
What a figure! This is going to be big money in the category. The category is famous historical figures.
Historical.
Man, I don't know.
Explain
I guess.
historical a little bit more.
Wait, you don't know what the word historical means?
Yes, I do. It's old.
Okay, so can I? Do I need to? Does he need to explain more? What historical?
Well, I mean,
means?
we're at what a figure for 500, man. I'm just trying to fuck. It's not going to be easy, you know.
Okay, go ahead, Will.
It's an old thing. Go ahead, Jason.
Thank you, Will. Okay, back to the game. This is a historical, very old. I don't know what country it's in.
Oh shit! It's not in America.
It might be in Brazil. I think I've sat on it before.
Oh my god! Fuck! I don't know the name of
Very
it.
big.
The
And
fucking
you haven't.
thing.
You can't. You're supposed to like not say stuff until you're ready to press the button.
Yeah, but
Unless
So
that
you
was
can-
Dingo chiming in. He
Was
just
that-
says
it's-
after
it
random
It wasn't.
incoherently.
It wasn't. He's just saying a lot of stuff.
He might have a different guess, actually. The incoherent rambling may have been him chiming in.
Yeah.
God damn it!
I guess it's an animal that sits. It's hard for you to think without talking, isn't it, Dingo?
Yes.
You've
Very
gone
good.
blank.
Yes.
It has horns.
Ah!
Was that your chime in?
Yes,
Tully?
Michael.
Is it Sitting Bull?
Yeah.
Yes! There you go! That's 500 points for you!
Right, Ding?
Yeah.
Right.
Historical figure.
The thing or person that put Brazil in the map.
Right! You know, it's big and you sit on it.
Let's do no for 200.
Alright. No!
By the way, this is the old man setting.
Wow, he's in bad shape.
Oh, that's cool.
That's old balls.
That's a monster.
For 200 points, this is going to be something that is a natural disaster.
Okay, this is the thing that I don't. Wait, I'm pretty sure I know how it happens. It's got to do with things deep down, and then.
Ah! Volcano.
No. Then it's.
Poop! An earthquake.
No.
No.
Farts.
It's the thing where the thing starts, and then the water comes, and it goes woo, and fucking everyone's like hanging out, they're minding their own business, and then they're in the green room, but it's a bad green room where it kills people.
Tell it!
Is it Tsunami?
Yes!
Yes.
That would have been my second answer.
Right.
There's an earthquake in the Gulf of Mexico this weekend.
No, and there was an
Wah,
earthquake in
wah.
Hawaii.
Huh?
6.0.
Yeah.
All right, devastation. Can we move on with the game?
Yes!
No,
Go ahead, Tully.
Barbie for 300.
Alright, this will be a city where you can get barbecue. It's kind of known for barbecue, known for having good barbecue.
This is a place where racism is where it started.
You just described all barbecue cities, by the way.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that bit out then. This is a place where you can become the king of the world if you follow your dreams.
Tully!
Is this Memphis?
Yeah.
Yes, it is! That's 300 points for you!
Alright, that brings Tully up to 1,100 points. And then I have negative 100, and Dingo has negative 400.
How did I get there? Oh, yeah.
A bunch of wrong answers.
Let's do no for 400.
Alright, this is going to be another oops natural disaster.
Don't blow your knee out, Will.
Yeah, we don't need two
Try
people
not.
out.
Oh. Yeah, this is a thing that you're like, you gotta wait. I think no. You can all different kinds of materials. This can happen to all natural environments if it's steep, and you know what I mean. Oftentimes it could be a goat, or it could be like a fucking extreme douche.
Oh, bing boing!
Yeah.
Kevin!
An avalanche.
Yes.
Yeah, nice job!
Dingo, are you waiting for Final Jeopardy?
400 points for Kevin.
Good for you.
And Kevin, you have control of the board.
Alright, let's try what a figure for 100.
Alright, this will be an historical
Dingo, can you move over that way more so people can see you in the camera next? There you go.
figure for 100 points.
This guy had sex with underage women, but he had a lot of great stuff to say. Maybe he didn't fuck them, but he slept with a lot of them. Wait, yeah. He never wore pants.
Ever!
As far as I know, he went to jail for like 30 years, and then he came out and he was like, woo! That's, you know what I mean? Free the nation, man. And he's friends with elephants. And he slept on the dirt for like 20 years after he got out of jail. I might be mixing up two people.
He's African.
Kevin?
Yeah, Kevin.
I'm really torn between two, but is this Nelson Mandela?
No, it's not!
No!
It's the other one, you fucking idiot.
The one that you were gonna say?
He's really good at yoga and shit.
Kelly?
Is it Gandhi?
Yes!
Damn it! That was the other one.
Yeah.
He was in jail for decades?
No,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
went with Nelson Mandela.
No pants slept in the dirt. You guys are idiots.
Kelly?
Squeal like a pig for 100.
Alright, in this category, you said 100?
Yes, please.
In this category, Jason will make a sound like an animal. There you go. Goat?
Yeah!
Oh my God.
Man,
That'd
I
burn
thought,
Troy.
I thought I was going to go, go!
I was waiting for it.
You have control of the board.
Squeal like a pig, 500.
Ooh.
For the big
Ballsy.
money
Yeah,
and animal sounds from
He's
Jason.
figured out he's good at the animal voices. As long as Jason doesn't ride at me. Okay, you ready?
Ah! Eagle!
Idiot!
Cockatoo! Cockatoo!
You can't say twice!
I didn't. I said cockatoo.
Guys? Gah! Look at my face actions. Gah! Gah! What about this? Hey, hey.
Is that a hawk?
Yes!
Yeah!
All right.
Nice! Alright.
What did I say, eagle?
Yeah, you did. Yep, that's what you said. The word eagle.
Kevin.
Okay, let's do no for 100.
Alright, this would be a natural disaster.
Okay, this is a thing that is Satan shooting loads.
Tully.
Oh, that's volcano.
Yep.
Yep. 100 points for
I was going
Tully.
to say Kevin Kraft.
Right. Is Satan shooting loads? A lot of women say that about him when he's finished.
Yeah.
Are you Satan? Or was that the biggest volcanic load I've ever had all over my face?
Or else why does it burn so much?
Now it's
Buckets and buckets of burning jism.
Oh God!
Wow. I thought I went too far, but hey.
Oh, I'm a fast-acting chlamydia.
Right, let's just keep it going then.
What a figure 300.
What a figure for 300. This will be historical figure.
I struggle with this
Dingo.
one.
What?
It's big of you to admit.
What am I supposed to be saying?
Clues, mainly.
On who this is a guy, I think.
Yeah, well, see, we're on the same page here.
Right, he's a guy.
I should get a first initial.
I think he was born in 1853. And
Oh, Tesla!
No.
What? He was born in 1856. Shit. What? I'm just saying. Nikola Tesla was born in 1856.
Alright, that brings Dingo to negative 1,000.
Exactly.
I wish there was a way, you know how you can do like the 360 screen, like if we could do like a split rate like for stoners, like wherever the fuck Dingo's going in his mind, like just let that channel just peel off from my channel,
Right.
and people can follow him down wherever the fuck he's talking about while we stay over here doing this.
We can put them in right channel only, and everybody else is in left channel.
Can they do that?
Everybody's going to listen over my side.
No one's doing that.
Like a Beatles
I
song?
agree, Dingo. You are the more popular man, I can tell. I mean, Monster Girls want to do you. They don't want to do me. Different kind of era, I guess.
Do you do Monster Girls?
No, he doesn't.
Never ever?
No. Anyway, this guy's a guy who's super old. He's a lover, not a fighter. I don't know, maybe he had a fight. I don't know. I don't think he cut his ear off or anything, but he's from that era of like fucking weird dudes that stuff. He writes stuff for people, and he wrote some shit. Pretty much ruined the world, come to think of it, because he wrote all this stuff that made people act, and then, you know, actors evolved into, you know, the fucking idiots they are now, and Hollywood, and everybody's just run by dudes.
Queef!
You get what?
Kevin.
Is this Shakespeare?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
You should give him extra points for the queef, too.
Right, he gets an extra point for the queef.
All right.
Alright, that takes me to 1,001 points.
All right, Kevin, you have control.
Tully's still winning with 1,300.
Where am I?
You're still at negative 1,000.
Double
important.
Jeopardy.
Let's do Squeal Like a Pig for 300.
All right, this is gonna be an animal sound from Jason.
Giving Dingo a chance here.
Orangutan!
Is it an ape?
No!
But that's your Caesar impression.
King Kong!
I don't think it's a ghost.
A ghost.
Gorilla!
No!
Well, we all lost.
Yeah, you guys are out. It's a bear. Get off me.
Oh, in hindsight, that makes sense.
I
Thank
saw.
God, because I was getting weird about
Did
it.
look like a bear a lot.
I try to do the bear. I mean, it's a visual thing.
No, you have a
too.
very good bear, dude.
Did you guys see the video of the bear getting hit in the nuts?
I should have started
Oh,
raping
no,
you.
that's
I should have thrown you on the ground and started raping you.
I would have done that
got
straight
it.
away.
Not straight away, but
Has control of the board.
Alright, how about Barbie for 200?
All right, this is gonna be a city where you can get barbecue.
this is a place where they shoot people.
Dingo!
Chicago!
What? Wow,
It's a place where they shoot people and wear cowboy hats and kick their horse in the groin and get the cow and shoot it in the head and get the big boy cow and tie his nuts up his ass, kick him in the head. I got AIDS. I'm having sex with a lady with sharing needles.
Oh, poop!
Yeah.
Kevin! Dallas!
No, but so close.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that seemed. I was just trying to think of the name of that movie.
Yeah. Shit.
Right near there. Shit. Should have said that. Like an On It Jam or something, maybe.
Oh my god, I know it.
What is it?
Austin, Texas.
Yes.
Oh, well, you don't.
It's too late.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've got to let me get one.
No. Yeah. Let him have one.
Okay, you can have
The
it.
Chicago thing was a
No,
joke.
you did great. I know.
Kevin! You
People
have
don't get your
control.
humor sometimes, and it shits me.
I
Go
think
ahead.
technically Dingo's got the board.
Go ahead.
yeah.
You got that
technically you just
one?
won that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, Dingo.
What a
played.
figure for 200.
Odd that you should pick that.
Yeah. Historical
For sure
figures.
you'd pick the animal noise.
You're a
Most
forte.
hated category. That's an interesting strategy.
Yeah, trying to baffle you motherfuckers.
You're baffled the whole time. You fucking baffler.
Zag when you think I'm gonna zig.
This is the guy that lied. He's not even real. He's a lie, so it doesn't really make any difference. I guess he told the truth, considering he's not real.
Ah!
One time there was a
no.
no, he's just guessing. One time there was a he was like somebody there in the sky.
Is it gone?
What?
What?
No, you're not allowed to say anything.
I
There was a
didn't say
guy in the
anything, I
sky
was
that said
thinking
something to
out
him,
loud.
and then he was like, "Watch out, man!" And everyone was like, "Look, we've got to watch animals fuck."
Jesus.
And everyone was, "No, dude, you're out. You're out." I tried to help you like fucking 5 times. What?
Noah?
No, because I got the wrong guy. Wait.
I'm back in!
No, you're not. You're out permanently. You might not ever come back in here. This guy's mate. He might have parted the sea or something. I'm not sure. Wait, no. This guy's against butt sex.
Oh my god.
Yeah. This guy's like, hey, if you guys go to the town of butt anal. No more butt anal, or let me tell you something. God told me if you guys do butt anal in Fucktown, you're gonna be up shit creek. And they're like, yeah, right, you're lying. And they butt fucked, and God came down, and he was like, listen to me, I've got a beard.
I would say Moses.
Yes.
Yes, of course. Ooh, boy.
I mean, I have to spell it out for you next time.
All right, Kevin.
Okay, let's do no for 300.
All right, again, this will be a natural disaster as described by Jason.
Okay, this shit is bad, man, and I don't know where it comes from. But I think you got to be somewhere that's kind of bad in the first place. Pretty sure it doesn't happen like around here, but when it does happen, it's bad and you can't see. But it is good for you if you did it for like 15 minutes. But it'd be bad if you did it for longer than 15 minutes and you can't see, and it'll burn stuff, and then shit'll go numb, and then your shit'll go black and it'll fall off, like my ex-wife. That didn't make any sense. I was just trying to like riff, you know.
Poop.
Yeah.
Got it.
Blizzard.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fucking
shit.
He deserves that one because that made no sense.
A blizzard isn't a natural disaster.
It is.
It's not.
It's not a man-made
No.
disaster.
See, now split show. Will and Dingo discussing natural disasters. Is
On the right
is blizzards
yeah.
a natural disaster? Yes, I know. Give us a call at fucking whatever your number
say
is.
it shows up on the Wikipedia list of types of natural disasters.
Where?
And the internet.
Blizzards happen every day. People move, their lives go on.
Yeah, natural
Yeah, like
disasters
after
happen
an
often.
earthquake,
But nothing
people's
happened.
lives go on.
Go ahead, you guys. No, he's not going to figure it. Keep going. He's going to figure. We can't let him move on. He's going to argue with somebody in a pub about how blizzards aren't natural. You've got to get him to figure it out.
No,
You know,
he's arguing that they aren't disasters.
No, they're not a disaster.
Were you here for the earthquake the other day?
That's a disaster.
We remained on air the entire
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah, no one died.
We're talking about the blizzard.
Yeah, but earthquakes like shake and move the ground and...
What do blizzards do?
Nothing. It's just the weather comes in and gets really thick and dense. You can't see.
Yeah, we're talking about the weather, not the Dairy Queen blizzard.
I haven't had one of those in a while.
There's no need to be mean.
So, Kevin! You have control of the board.
I guess he'll never know that a blizzard is a natural disaster. I tried.
It's not.
There you go.
Okay, let's do Barbie for 500 then.
Barbie for 500.
Yeah.
Yeah, also, Moses didn't live in Buttfuck Town either. But
I forgot about Moses.
Yeah, but I know that. But
Thanks for putting
Ellis,
it back on the
it's
radar.
Ellis Jeopardy.
That guy's a
Can't
big
just-
butt fucker.
If I just say exactly what it is, everyone will guess
Of
it.
course!
He parted the
God.
sea and man ass.
Alright, this is going to be a city where you can get barbecue.
And I don't know who Moses is, alright? You have to...
Yeah.
No, me either, dude. Did they not teach us about
It
him?
doesn't help me when you say that you don't either. You're not listening, ever.
I'm here.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, this is a city... Wait, barbecue. This is a city where...
I got the last one, right?
Yes, you won. You win a lot. This is a city where... I'm not sure what they do here that is special. I don't want to shit on them, but I don't know if they do...
I mean,
We might play football.
Dallas.
Dingo. Dingo.
I mean...
Thought he was in Texas, dude. I was either going to go Dallas or Houston.
Is there anybody retired in football that could just tackle him, like just Goldberg his ass?
Did he say Texas?
No, he didn't, but I was thinking barbecue. I was thinking Texas.
Well, that sort
if
of
you had to
explains
listen
it.
before, we covered every state in Texas. in
There's
the
only
last
one state in Texas.
I mean, sorry. Okay, yeah. Anyway, you know what? Fuck it. It's Kansas. I'm fucking.
Boom! Kansas!
All right, we have one answer in each category now. So, Kevin, if you want to pick a category.
Let's do squeal like a pig.
All right, it's going to be for 400 points. It'll be Jason doing an animal, or maybe not an animal, sound.
I got a coward. I don't know what this does. Nobody knows what this It's not.
Okay.
I felt like I did a chicken.
Yeah,
I don't know what it does.
no. Are you on my T-shirt? You're a rooster!
Yeah, Andrew. Peacock.
Oh, you're a peacock.
Yeah.
Oh, Dingo! Very clever, very clever. Yeah. We got 3 categories left.
Okay,
Dude, I think actual peacocks, don't they make like really creepy haunting noises?
let's do no 500.
Yeah, they do make a weird noise. They honk or something.
They make
Yeah.
that thing that's out, you hear in every jungle movie,
Can you do it, Will?
No, I can't. Okay.
Yes, you can. I believe in you.
What category
Please try.
are you choosing, Dingo?
No 500. No. What a figure for 400.
All right.
You are really devoted to that.
This will be a historical figure. 400 points.
This guy is all about money and shit. His money. He's super old. He died. I think before he died, he had gray hair, or maybe he wore like a wig, because back then they all wore gray hair wigs. Maybe it was his real hair. He ran shit. Did a lot of great stuff. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. But he's super famous. Everybody talks about him. Rappers talk about him. I mean, he's so old. I don't know what he did. I'm pretty sure he ran the country.
Dingo! Abe Lincoln?
No, pretty close though.
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure he was. Go ahead.
Is it Benjamin Franklin?
Yes, it is.
Correct, Tully.
That's
Very nice.
Yeah.
We have 2 answers left.
Did rappers talk about Abraham Lincoln?
No, because he's
No.
on the penny.
Yeah, they don't. I don't know. I knew it was a president, and I just went far back. As I could go.
You went way back
It's
then.
all about them Abes.
I'm back.
Right, they don't do that.
I wasn't gonna say Donnie.
Donnie, okay. Donnie, who's Donnie?
He's alive, current president, and I
Oh,
just started
okay.
going back in my head.
Oh, you went way back, yep.
I get that. Money, president, wig.
Donnie.
Just saying, dude, he was fucking. I'm like, I think he's still alive. Maybe he's not. I don't
Rappers
know.
did mention him a lot.
They love him. Well,
Tully!
love to mention him.
You have control of the board.
I'll do Barbie for 4.
All right, this last barbecue-oriented city on the list.
I only knew 2, and we already named both of them.
Hey, it's football there. There's football everywhere where you can get ribs. Shit, man, what's the difference? They're all the fucking same. This is impossible for me. This is a place where people are originally racist, guns are cooler, barbecue drinking, really all this ghost fucking jambalaya, fuck, I don't know, man, blues guitar.
Louisiana?
Rhythm. Nah, right near there though. I'm sure it's right near there.
Threw it out there, dude.
Shit, it's like the Rams play there. There you go.
That's Los Angeles.
Ah! Oh, yeah, St. Louis.
Yeah!
I know 3 barbecue cities.
Nice! All right, Tully, it's
All right,
the last
well,
one on the
that
board.
puts Tully back in the lead with 1,600. I'm right behind with 1,400. And Dingo just behind me with negative 2,000.
This is the last one on the board. This will be what could be a natural disaster if you looked at Wikipedia for types of natural disasters.
This shit is crazy. Because you're like hanging in, you don't even know, and they don't say that it's gonna happen. It's like a fucking shark.
Ah!
There you go.
No, you're out. It's like a thing where you're hanging out, all of a sudden it just eats you. It's like the ground eats people. It's like, you know, when Luke Skywalker is hanging out on that thing and there's that big vagina with teeth in the ground?
Woof! What is a sinkhole?
Yes.
Yes, Kevin.
Well done.
All right, nice.
All right.
Done.
But it's time for final Ellis Jeopardy.
Oh, shit.
For all the points. That means you don't want to chime in too early, fellas.
Hey, Will.
This will be a common tattoo.
Oh, no.
A common tattoo.
Those of you that know a lot might not know this, because I can tell if somebody was listening, they would know the answer to this immediately if I was just to say one word. And I will use that to demonstrate how you don't know Sluggo. Those of you that don't know, Sluggo's first tattoo was this tattoo.
Dingo.
Barbed wire?
Idiot. Have you seen Sluggo with a... That is, I mean, it was a bad tattoo, but holy shit, dude, he did not have a barbed wire band.
Man, that really bums me out.
That he didn't have a barbed wire tattoo makes me happy. This is a tattoo that ladies get. This is a tattoo of an aquatic vibe.
Oi!
Yeah?
A koi fish?
Idiot.
Oh, wow.
Where'd that come from?
Wasn't bad. Wasn't a bad guess.
It's a common tattoo. Everybody's got that.
This is a tattoo that if a guy has, he'll probably get it covered. I don't know many guys that get it. And I would say that all girls that see a guy with this tattoo will be like, that's a weird choice. Even though, I mean, there's male of this. I don't know, it's not a fish. It's in the water, but it's not a fish.
Is it a dolphin?
Yes, it is.
Yes!
Oh.
And Tully takes
Man,
the whole thing!
I almost wore a dolphin t-shirt today.
Oh, you would have won for sure. I would have said it's on your t-shirt.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And then the race would have been on.
It could have been neck and neck, man. You never know.
Congrats, Tully.
Yeah,
Thank
well
you.
Well
done.
done, Michael.
I think we can all agree that a volcano is a natural disaster. And
Dingo?
there is a disastrous volcano eruption going on still in Hawaii.
Pretty crazy. They got everybody out of the way or no?
Homes have been destroyed.
Wow.
Now dozens of homes, but I'm not aware of any personal injuries.
It's crazy how it's just springing up out of cracks in the streets and stuff.
Isn't that? I feel like when we were in school, they told us about that. That there's like the classic one that everybody knows, which is the mountain with the top chopped off that shit just shoots out the top.
Yeah.
But there's like, because that's the cool one. That's the
Yeah.
one kids respond to. But this is like a whole different kind of where it's just kind of spread out over an area and can crack out of the ground.
So
I was not aware of that.
it's been there the whole time, though, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Hawaii is that's like how islands come to be.
I think this has always
Oh,
been
really?
listed. Everybody knew that this was an active volcano.
Yeah, that's what islands are, right? Is like it happens under the water.
Well, wait, is everything a volcano reaction? Like all the land?
I don't think so because originally, and I'm talking out of my ass here, but originally there's one big landmass. That's Pangea,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then those split apart and became all the different continents.
Okay.
But
And then volcanoes started shooting off and making more islands?
yeah,
Kinda.
it shoots up and then obviously the water cools it off
Is
pretty
Australia
quickly.
a volcano reaction?
No, volcano was. I'm sorry,
Oh, shit,
Australia.
that was a part of the
Australia was
thing,
part of Pangea.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like every time the volcano erupts, it puts another level of when it cools off of rock on top of the old bump.
And that really makes flat Earth even dumber, right?
Yeah.
How's that?
I mean, because of when you talk about all the different islands, and I mean, you can't consider the ones on the edge that's not real, and how it goes around the other side. You know?
Well, couldn't they pop up if it was a flat Earth? Couldn't they just be popping up from the ground of the flat Earth?
Okay.
But I'm with Jason back on that one before.
No, don't be with me. It's a
Okay.
bad idea.
Isn't there a corner?
You're on the flat Earth?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's supposed to be a disc. It's supposed to be like a circle, right?
Oh, it's a flat disc now?
Or I think it's like a what would you like oblong circle?
So we're in the middle?
I don't know
Yeah,
where
we're
we
all
are.
we're never on anything, but I don't know. I can't even give a fuck. Sorry, I brought it up. It's my fault.
I mean, it's really sad with what's happening in Hawaii, though. That's a total bummer.
Well, hopefully they'll rebuild and maybe build a house on top of the volcano stuff.
But
Like
wouldn't
gang stuff.
it be unsafe to build where it's erupted before? Wouldn't it therefore?
What do you mean? They already did that.
It might chill out for a bit.
Mammoth Lakes is like 5 hours up the road is an active volcano.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, they say it will pop one day.
Right.
Really?
I think there's even like an area by there that's
Yeah.
like a park or something.
Yeah.
It's just like don't go in there. That's
Yeah, no, for real.
Yeah.
In the video we were just watching it, like there were people. They didn't look like they were too close to the bubbling lava, but close enough to where I don't think I would stand there. Like
Yeah,
it seems like all it would take would be like like a tiny speck of lava, and then it just burns a fucking hole through your head.
Yeah, even I wouldn't try and put my finger in there.
That would be pretty dumb.
Good thinking. Very good. Well, like people, I'm
I
sure
actually
people
did when I was a kid. My
You
dad.
kick it though, right?
A little bit.
My-
See if you shoot. See if your soul melts
Yeah,
on it.
oh, look at that bucket! Ah!
Yeah.
My dad does like road paving and stuff, and he took me to the job site when I was a kid one day, and I got asphalt confused with concrete, so I followed the asphalt layer and put my fucking fist in it.
Oh,
Fuck
you
yeah.
told me that. That's right.
Burns
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, and then one of the guys in the crew freaked out and didn't know what to do, so he put my hand in an arm lock and tried to wipe the coals off, but all that did was roll them around in more skin.
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, that was,
He's an idiot. Everyone's an idiot. Everyone kicked a goal.
just
that was
dummy
a stupid day for me.
on dumb.
Safety first.
Right. But like I'm sure people have rebuilt stuff. I'm pretty sure in like on property that was destroyed by Mount St. Helens up in Washington State, right? That happened in 1980 or something like that. Mount St. Helens erupted, and I'm sure that once that path was cleared, they're like, well, I mean, I'm not going to go build shit right on top, but whatever part of town got trashed, I'm sure they rebuilt it. I'm sure somebody's living there. I mean, people live in Pompeii in Italy. It's like one of the most famous volcanic eruptions of all time.
That's the wedding spot, right?
Maybe.
So maybe it's not a comet. Maybe it's just like America knows that the volcanoes are going to explode,
So
and that's why they're not into the environment.
that's why the media
I'm
doesn't
just trying to
stop
figure
by.
out why Trump's not trying to help out the environment, and maybe he knows it's not worth it.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, he's not trying to help out the environment.
It makes
because
sense,
they're coal
right?
users. They
Think
don't
about
want to. They don't want to.
Michael, he eats fast food all the time.
Mhm.
He doesn't care how much longer he lives. You
Oh,
know what I mean?
right.
Like he's doing all these rebellious things. He's like, yeah, maybe I did get a hookup. Maybe fucking, what are you gonna do? Fire me? Like there's only a few more days left.
He's
you
just on the
douches.
highway to hell.
Yeah,
Right.
Like he just him and Ivanka are just like doing bumps out of their buttholes and sharing each other's wigs.
I feel like Trump would be able to keep something like that to himself. If he knew like the world was coming to an end.
Well, no. See, I don't think you'd
No,
actually.
he tweeted about it. For sure.
I don't think you're giving him enough credit there because for sure he has been entrusted with gigantic state secrets. Now I don't know if they've told him, "Hey, dude, the aliens are real, and you're the latest president who's going to turn gray in fucking 5 months because of that
crazy
knowledge."
How that happens. You can't tell. He's not gonna.
He's
turn
the only
gray. He's got a
one.
wig on.
Right. But for sure,
He is
knows,
great.
He knows things. Yeah, he has been.
Yeah.
For sure, he knows a dozen things that would blow everybody's fucking mind. He's the president. They have to tell him that shit, right? So
Well, maybe
he is,
maybe that stuff doesn't exist then.
Maybe
there's not that much mind blowing shit being kept under wraps.
He did with the JFK stuff. He always said, because he does dabble, he does indulge the conspiracy theory stuff, that if he was elected, he would declassify all the
That's
JFK
right.
stuff, and there is still a tiny little bit that he won't declassify.
There is a tiny little bit, huh?
What's he leaving there,
Yeah.
Michael?
It's got something to do with whatever it is still has bearing, the story goes, on our current national security. And that could be something as mundane as, we had some fucking weapon back then that, I don't know, that still... It could be something really boring that still... I don't know, fucking... The Israelis gave us intelligence that Lee Harvey Oswald was going to do it, and officially we're not supposed to... Or like, Taiwan told us, and we're officially not supposed to have diplomatic relations with Taiwan, but the Taiwanese ambassador was having a drink with Lee Harvey Oswald the night before. It could be something so incredibly boring, but there is something that they're like, it is still a matter of current national security that we don't know. Or it could be fucking the aliens conspired with the mob and the Russians to murder
That's
JFK.
probably what it is. Sounds very suspicious.
Could be anything.
Yeah, but it's more than likely that.
Right. A study claims human beings could soon have the ability to shoot lasers from their eyes.
I was waiting for that.
Yep. No, I'm listening.
It's about time.
I want to.
Yeah, but it's never going to be in the cool way.
Oh, wait, is it like you shoot them out of your eyes and then you die, or...
No, they
Because you
could
can't see it.
use an ultra-thin membrane laser with organic semiconductors. They've been able to test this thing using a cow's eye. It would essentially be for, like, security stuff. Like facial recognition. You could get a thing and it would shoot at this tiny little nothing laser and you'd be able to, like, open your car.
Lame.
I would like to get like kind of like the sonar like boats have, because my depth perception fucking sucks.
But didn't it always suck?
Yeah,
Right.
I'd like to not have to deal with that.
Why don't you wear one of those things that those guys did when they were like Van Damme was military and he had like a thing on his eye and they had to go in the freezer to like rehydrate and shit.
Weren't they the Google glasses?
No, they were not Google glasses. These guys were real robot men. They were like dead people that were brought back to life and they had to be on the freezer at night. When they had like one eye goggle.
Are you still playing Ellis Jeopardy?
I feel like it.
Either way, sign me up. I would
So
like one of those.
you want to walk around going, oh, and waiting for that to bounce back to you so you know how far things away are from you?
I think it would be something that wouldn't register to make me look like a fucking lunatic.
What about if you did it like nature does it and like start to use your other abilities to find your depth perception? Jesus Christ, that's a tough one today, man. Sorry,
I know.
buddy.
I told you, I dreamt all night that I couldn't sleep.
Man.
It fucking ruined me for today.
You know.
Or you could just get a fucking walking stick like a regular old blind guy.
Well,
Just
I need
poke
to
things
tell
with
things further away than that.
Oh. For what?
Driving?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Driving? Wait, you've got bad depth? Where like
Yes.
you crash into stuff?
Are you not good at driving at nighttime?
No, I'm fine. I just I err on the side of caution. So I normally will be like, oh fuck, I almost hit that pole while
See, but you
parking,
probably
and then I get out of the
didn't.
car and I'm like 10 feet away from
Well,
it.
it just means you're a bad driver. You don't have bad depth
I'm with
perception.
Jace.
I do have bad depth perception.
You don't. You just don't believe in
Death
yourself.
or death?
I can't tell when my car, like if I'm about to, I accidentally hit the fence one time parking in a parking garage.
Don't you have beepers?
And it not I didn't on this car.
But you
Not
do
everybody
now.
has beepers.
He has
Fucking
he has
Rick
beepers in his car.
Anyway.
I've
So
seen his
I-
He's trying to
car.
talk about his depth perception, not his beepers.
So I hit the damn fence thing in the parking garage.
Yeah.
And it looks the same to me as when I'm like, oh shit, I almost hit the fence, and then I park and I get out of the car and I'm miles from it.
You have a kind of a long car though, and if it doesn't have any beepy things on it, it's kind of hard to drive. Maybe you should just sort of.
I've kind of always had that problem.
For me, I would try to like get I always try to get a measure on where my car is, and then make a mental note from it. Like back up, and if you think it's too far away, get out and look and be like, oh. That's what it looks like when it's that far away from it. Like that, you practice it, you know. Like I would go back up to the wall, stop, get out, look how far I am from the wall, and be like, okay, that's 2 feet. Let me take a photo of that in my mind. Now let me back up a little bit more, take a look at that, look at the corner of the back of your car and the wall behind it, and take a mental note. Or when you
I'm
look
telling
back,
you, it all looks
do
the
you
same.
see nothing? See, I don't feel like you're even. I don't think you've tried to do what I just said.
I have, yeah, because I've had my driver's license for I don't know, close to 20 years now.
Which
and-
means you would get worse because nobody practices.
Well, you get your driver's license at 17 in Jersey, and at the time I was, working at my mom's, at her job. They let like if you have kids, they let you work there for the summer in between school years.
Yeah.
So I took my mom's car to go get lunch on a lunch break. I think this was probably within 4 days of me getting my license. And when I came back, I was pulling into a parking space, and I hit someone's car. And I thought I had all the room in the world to pull into the space, and I fucking hit the bumper. And it did the tiniest little dent, and every dollar I earned from working that summer went towards fixing that lady's car.
Yeah, but that's
So
because you hadn't driven long. You don't know what it's like to drive.
I still have that issue.
But
Oh my
because you're
God.
mentally scarred from it. I know you enough to know if this was someone else just walking in, maybe I'd be wrong, but I know you to be a person that talks yourself down. You think you're worse at stuff than you actually are. I know that to be a fact about you. So you had that crash in the first couple of days of having your license, and then they bashed and frightened the fuck out of you into working to pay that thing off. So now you have no confidence in the way you drive, and if you don't have any confidence, that makes you 10 times worse than you already were. If you're like, I'm absolutely not positive where the back of my car is right now when I'm backing up, then you will be correct. You will be completely wrong in where you think it is. It's a little bit of confidence, you know? Not too much, because you don't want to be like, I got it, you know what I mean, and then just ram walls and shit. But I think a little bit of practice would. I just refuse to believe that anybody who struggles with stuff can't just knuckle down at that particular thing for a while and not complain. Just knuckle down at that thing. Do your own driving test. Because I think about it all the time when I see Beverly Hills people do stuff where I'm like, where'd you get your license? I'm thinking. And I'm like, fucking 20, 30 years ago is where I got it, and I go to work every day and I don't look at what you're doing. You know what I mean? I find it very difficult to look at cars. I find it very difficult to look at the ground, or when people honk, I get very nervous. I see those people everywhere. And they do you think that they spend like a couple of hours on a Sunday backing up to like a witch's hat, like to see how their driving is improving or getting better, or working on their reverse parking? No, that's why you see all day everyone just fucktarding everywhere. And people just hazards on in the middle of the street. I saw that twice today where I'm like, that's not legal. And it's like, no, but somebody's getting out of the car. I'm like, nobody. You get your license, you struggle, you study for a week, you get your license, and then you never look at it again. And if you don't care about driving, you progressively get worse, I think.
Yeah, well, I will say in terms of the rules, because I get, I'm not an unsafe driver, but whatever. I still get pulled over for shit in Culver City because they're a bunch of cocksuckers trying to make tax revenue. And so I end up in traffic school like once every 18 months. And you know what?
Sharpen your game.
It's actually kind of fucking handy. I think I know a couple of rules that I'm not sure everybody knows.
Mm-hmm.
What? How you getting that many tickets?
I'm
End up in traffic
positive
school?
nobody knows.
I had to do that.
What?
And it was off of one ticket where the cop went to court and lied against me.
I mean,
I even hired a lawyer, and he was like, no, you don't need to take off work. I got this. I'll go to court for you. And the cop fucking lied.
Oh, you can do that? Because
I should have gone in, because I guess that guy just rolled over and showed his belly. But there was...
Awesome.
I lived right by the Hollywood Bowl, so anytime that there was a concert, for some reason, they're allowed to put these fucking wooden dividers up all over the place at all these intersections. So there's right at the light, there's a wooden divider in the middle of the fucking road saying, don't park here. Let alone there's road signs every 5 feet saying, don't park here. They got to block the road. So somebody was at the light, had their hazards on, and wasn't moving. The light turned green. I couldn't get between him and the divider. So I was like, well, I'm fucked here. I have to go completely around in the other lane to go around this divider. And a cop pulled me over, gave me a ticket for unsafe driving. I told him, I was like, what was I supposed to do? I couldn't go. And he went into court and said there was no divider in the road. It was the night of a fucking Hollywood Bowl show. Of course there was a divider there.
Right.
So yeah, I had to go to fucking traffic school for that.
When I am
Jesus fucking Christ!
Kevin,
I'm pissed.
When I'm mayor of Los Angeles, I will shut down the elite division of the LAPD, who are devoted to fucking you over on a daily basis.
We'll get rid of him.
We'll get rid of
Everybody needs to support Michael in his campaign.
Because that ain't fair.
We live in a broke city, man. That's what they do. They just nickel and dime ticket people.
It's time for Governor Michael to fix it. We'll be back.
Postmates, Jason.
Fucking hell yeah.
Just got here.
Food and shit.
They disappeared recently. I will go get you one. I don't know. Somehow, like, all that stuff from our vacation disappeared.
Fucking, what's his name?
Who?
Remember Russell Crowe when he couldn't eat his food before the fight?
He fucking threw a tanny, didn't he?
No, he ate it with his...
Komm mal her.
So we'll be back with like 45 minutes left. I don't know if you want to fill the rest of the show with Craigslist stuff or do the
overreaction thing?
Yeah, the overreaction stories and see if callers have any examples.
Overreaction stories. Isn't there like tons of news?
Not really. From today's stuff, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stories left. None of which I feel like very strongly about. But that would for sure get the job done.
Can I get a stick out?
Sure can. Okay, thingy.
do a rejoin, or do you want to start with Craigslist?
Yeah, do rejoin.
Okay.
Wallace Leatherwood is...
Cool name.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? As if Leatherwood wasn't good enough all by
Wallace.
itself. Yeah.
Man.
Wally Leatherwood had just picked up some very special, very expensive cargo and was driving them back home to Waynesville, North Carolina.
Babies.
Michael, yeah, what's the precious cargo?
Bees.
Babies. Oh.
Babies or bees? Or bees babies?
Yes, bees, babies. Little innocent, like, embryos of baby.
Baby bees.
Bees.
How many
No.
bees?
They're very important because they handle the environment, Michael, and now you're saying that we lost another precious load of bees.
Not on Wally Leatherwood's watch.
Oh.
So, I think he stepped away from his car to get lunch, and when he came back to his car, he found that 3,000 bees had gotten loose in.
How many bees did Steve-O let all over him?
Wait, Steve-O put bees on him?
Didn't he run through a bee farm or something? Didn't he do a bee stunt? I think he did a bee stunt.
That sounds about right. I don't recall.
Anyway, this guy, so they got out and did he put a bee helmet on and put him back in the thing somehow?
No, it's even crazier. He didn't want to lose his bees because they were $165 per box. I don't know how many boxes it was. And he just drove home with the bees. 40 miles with 3,000 bees loose inside the cabin of his truck.
Holy shit.
Did he get stung a few times? You bet he did.
Is he alive?
Did he have trouble seeing? Fuck yeah, he did.
Where did Wally drive straight to the hospital? Where
He
did he
made
go?
it. He made it.
He made it.
Does he get in trouble? Or is he pat on the back? Does he get jail time?
That's not safe driving.
Right? That's not safe driving at all.
He shouldn't go to jail.
I mean,
though.
texting and driving versus driving with thousands of bees inside the cabin is...
Right.
I mean, texting, I'll go text guy anytime.
If distracted driving is a crime, this is far more distracting than your
Yeah,
phone.
that's like third degree.
Yeah, it's like having a threesome while driving. I mean, bees stinging and in your face.
Mm-hmm. I think he got stung more getting them out than during the ride.
Still.
Yep.
But anyway, congratulations to that guy.
Yeah.
Leatherman will be hired again for the next bee journey.
Congratulations to planet Earth. You live another day. Thanks.
Thanks to Leather
To the exploits of this moron.
Well, while that guy was covered with bees, I was out trolling for D.
Hell yeah.
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 Kevin
Dingo
loves
some
dick. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, D's nuts.
Love it. Insatiable.
No, well, it's time then.
And I've had to resort to going north of the border for my dick.
Oh, some
but
Canadian cock.
I'll get it wherever I can. Yeah, Canadian Craigslist is still alive and kicking.
Oh, it's Craigslist here's done?
Yeah.
Yep.
Done. Like the business model out the door.
The personal section is gone.
Oh, you can't.
A new bill was passed putting onus on the website if anything was used for sex trafficking.
So
So
what is
rather
that?
than take that risk, they shut down the personal section entirely.
And now what has that done to
Back page-
Craigslist?
They don't have personals anymore in America.
Okay, but they do in Canada. I'm just kidding.
Yep.
I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
They do.
No.
I was doing a little trolling around there, Dingo.
Yeah, he's
trying to
trolling.
find some
Dingo.
good
He's still
shit.
with him? Still with him?
I'm back.
He's trolling.
Yep. He's emailing people. He is canuckcuck@gmail.ca.
That's a great email.
And this guy starts off with the heading, "Kick a guy in the nuts."
Yeah. Oh, man. I saw a Snapchat video that Australian lady sent of You gotta check your Snapchat. I sent it to you.
Of the nut thing?
Of little people kicking a man in the balls over and over again. I DM'd you like a bunch of stuff on Snapchat.
I forgot to,
You're my fucking
to open
Snapchat
it.
friend.
I see some leaning towers.
Oh yeah, no, watch this.
Penis?
Yeah, no, watch. What are you watching? Can I talk about it?
So those are
Shipping containers?
shipping cargo containers,
Yeah,
right?
balancing.
There's like 6 on top of each other, and these
Yeah.
are very, very big things.
It's tough.
They're swaying.
That one's gonna go.
Is he gonna drop it?
Uh,
Oh, what? Click forward.
oh, okay.
Why not? No, you gotta go back.
It's
What do
like
you do?
it's like watching.
Snap unavailable?
This is like watching videos
What?
of the World Trade Center on
No, press
September
that,
10th.
Press that photo again. Go
We're
back.
just standing there.
You don't know how to use Snapchat.
I did touch it. And it just ends.
What the fuck? That's all I sent you?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, this is why I stopped using Snapchat. They made it so fucking confusing. My
Please
stupid
don't-
old ass can't do it anymore.
Maybe you didn't update it or something. Is that it?
Nah, I updated it after you told me you sent like a poop thing.
Is Snapchat in a lot of trouble?
What? Are they?
I don't think they're doing as well as they were.
Yeah.
Well, they're doing better than ever for me.
Okay, good on you.
Yeah, they're fucked. Fartney Kardashian said it's lame, and now they're done.
Fuck me.
Yeah, just chop
Such a
8 billion out
dad's
of the
joke,
work.
and I'm a dad, and I love it.
I don't know any
Proud
other
to be
names.
here
They're
with that
all
dad
Fartney
joke.
Kardashian to me.
The Fartneys. That's like their new name. All of them, the Fartneys. Dads love to make fun of them.
So this
Okay.
Craigslist dude, he goes on to say, I've always wondered, what does it really feel like? How friggin' horrific is it?
To get kicked in the nuts.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what it's like to get hit in the nuts very hard.
No, and I feel like you don't really need to turn the internet to solve that mystery, but
Yeah.
it is.
He could come on the show and we could do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wait. So you can't do that in Craigslist America now? Ask someone to kick you in the nuts?
Oh,
This whole section of Craigslist is deleted. Doesn't exist.
Real bummer, dude.
Christ, man.
If you're wondering why, I'd be happy to explain it to you.
Nah, it's-
No.
So this guy, desperate to find out what it feels like to get kicked in the nuts, took the Canadian Craigslist, and he continues to say, I mean, it's just one kick. Anyways, I decided I should just volunteer for one and find out. So, if any women have ever had the urge, would be consequence-free, give it a go. And ending a guy's curiosity in an instant. Yes, I actually want to get kicked in the nuts. Once only.
Yeah.
So this guy has a long-standing fetish of this.
And no friends.
Well,
Because
Jason,
you could
you've
clearly
been
just
kicked in
ask
the
a
nuts
friend
a
to
lot.
kick you in the nuts.
That's the thing. Is he's like, I'm just
Thank you,
curious. Hey
Dingo,
man,
it's true.
haven't we all wondered? Yeah, I'd love to get kicked in the nuts. You know, it's crazy, but I guess I'm open to it. Is what I'm saying here. So, ladies, who wants to do it? Why does it have to be a lady?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Because he wants a nude kick to the nuts, I
Yeah,
think.
no, he wants a sex thing.
Yes,
He's
it is.
pretending it's his first time. It
Well-
isn't.
Well, yes, there you go. Because I've seen videos. I follow some dominatrix thing on Twitter where guys are like 80% hard, and chicks are running up, kicking him in the dick, and he is all about it. He is not bummed about it. And you know when you sort of like some people, they're faking it. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know the guy.
It's like when the girl's like,
there.
oh yeah, sexy farts.
I love how you're gonna. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's so good. Here's some more. Oh no, please.
Oh yeah,
more.
give me all the
Double.
farts, please.
Yeah, you like that, baby?
Oh yeah.
Oh, do I?
Oh, sweet, a wet one, cool.
Oh, chalupas.
Oh, also, I can't wait for my parents to watch this video. Yeah, you like that, don't you? I know, man.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, we know what the fake. I can't even jerk off to ladies who are only pretending
No,
to love
no,
farts.
no. Oh, no. I'll turn the tape when it's like you stab them in the uterus and they go, oh, yeah, so good. And I go, no, can't watch that. You're being mean to her. That thing.
And that's the thing. There have been too many girls on this show over the years, like bragging about the craziest scene that they ever did. That now, when I see the crazy scene, I'm like, and I'm like, this girl just knows that to make this a perfect 10 out of 10, she has to convince me that she likes it. But I can tell that she's lying.
Yep.
She's told everybody she knows about this scene being the pinnacle of her physical career. Anyway,
it fucking hurt.
So this next one has the heading Dark Taboos or Forbidden Sex. Hey there. I'm 36, Hispanic and Native American. I'm looking for a single woman who wouldn't mind talking or meeting a man incarcerated. I'm wanting to find a woman who is loyal and faithful and loving, but who is also into the taboo or forbidden sexual pleasures. Are there things you like but are afraid of what someone may think? Let's share that together in a non-judgmental way. I'm divorced and out of an 11-year marriage recently. What's your limit? I'm hoping to find something long-term. Let's be playmates. You can share your deepest and darkest fantasies with me, and I won't judge. Are you that someone? Let's see where it goes. What are you into? Daddy-daughter play? Rape play? Piss or lactation play? Hit me with a message.
He's in for such a shock. He thinks that the outside world is like full of all these creeps that are going to be so into pissing on him and
It's on the wrong
fucking his
website.
sister. What website should it be on?
I feel like that's like you find that on like Tinder or something.
Shitting?
I mean, you got a better place to find it.
Dark taboos? Is there a dark taboo section of Tinder? I don't know.
There's
I'm
a,
asking for a friend.
yeah, me too. There's a scat.
Native
There's a
American
scat,
friend.
scat section on Tinder. I know, title for a friend, right? Dingo.
There are no sections on Tinder.
No, I know, but I feel
So
like
what are
that's
you
where
saying?
can't you put that in your Tinder profile?
That you're into shit play.
I guess so.
I've done a
there-
lot of swiping on Tinder. I've never seen any poop emoji, any sort of like, hey, want to take dumps on each other?
How about inmates?
Inmate looking to get a fresh steamer on the chest. Holler at your boy.
He's not getting.
How many people get to swipe on? When you swipe on a guy that looks kind of cute, and then that's his tag, you just cop out, right? You don't say, hey, I noticed you said you're in prison.
Yeah, I guess that kind of depends on the person.
I wonder if there's now that
Plus, you'd also have to have a smartphone locked up with you in jail.
if they've banned all this stuff. What about if you're on Tinder and Grindr and all those other dating things? Does that work? Because then people will tell you about themselves, or is that not work?
It would be a lot of work, and then I'm not so sure about the payoff. Just because like these people just put it all out there for you.
Right.
You'd have to just swipe a ton on Tinder, match, and then be like, so, you into weird shit? Nope. All
Well,
right.
wait a second.
Okay, well maybe not Tinder, but Grindr.
Grinder for sure. You're fine there.
I mean, I had two guys on the podcast the other day.
Yeah.
Did you hear any of it?
Yeah.
They sounded fucking smart as hell, right? Like
Yeah.
normal people. But I don't think I'm telling you, it's like ayahuasca. I think if you take it at night, it's different. I think if I did, hey, Jason Ellis Tronics at night Grindr guess, things would change dramatically.
Yeah, if you're fucking around on Grindr in the afternoon, when you start fucking around there at night, you're getting the guys that were sleeping off the night before at noon when
Yeah,
you were on.
you want the late night guys, right?
You got to watch early morning tweakers.
Well, they may have already
they're
had a
up all
couple.
night.
Well, they may have already been some places, you know.
They definitely did.
Yeah, I was talking to a guy who lived in Vegas for a while and has a family, and he said one of the things you don't think about with Las Vegas, he said drunk drivers 24 hours a day.
I know, right?
Somebody can run a stop sign at
I know.
7 o'clock in the morning.
That make no
Most
difference.
likely, yeah.
Oh, shit.
I never even thought about that.
Yeah, me neither.
Wait, but I don't understand the whole sex trafficking laws thing. How is that not applying to Tinder and Grindr? Are there not prostitutes on Grindr?
I know, right?
All over it.
Hey, here's one for you.
How's that different?
I know that's so good
Wait,
you
I
brought
thought
that
Grindr
up.
was free, Michael.
In Vegas, when you go on Tinder, it's 80% hookers.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, hey. You're like, wait, what's going on? And you're like, wait a minute. I'm swiping on people that look like they might be a little easier because they're dressed like, because they're hookers.
Yeah.
I don't know what the
And you
separation
can't
is
say it, and they have to come over it. You can just tell. Like, I've never had one come over because I'm like, it's so obvious that at the end of this, I'm getting asked for money.
Yeah, right. Well, it kind of sounds like the whole gun thing, right? Where the people who are trying to restrict the guns you can buy don't actually buy guns or use guns or have any idea how guns work. So they're like, oh, Craigslist, that's where it is, right? Shut down Craigslist. Problem solved.
Well, they
Because
didn't
you're like,
specifically-
oh, assault rifles? Get rid of assault rifles and we'll all be safe. Problem solved, because they don't know what they're talking about. These guys don't know that, oh, wow, I was getting prostitutes on Craigslist and I can't do it anymore. I guess that means I'll just fucking update my Tinder app.
Can we just have that on a button so that people can hear that whenever they need to? Because, yes, exactly, Michael.
Right.
I did see an article where the police were saying, even with the back page, you had them all in a zone so you could like monitor them.
Backpage got shut down from this too. It wasn't the government targeting these specific sites. It was just this blanket legislation, and these websites just decided to shut themselves down because they're like, well, I'm not I'm not risking my neck just because if someone slips through the cracks,
somebody's
sex
doing
trafficking
something
shit.
bad on all of it.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean all of them, but what happened is everybody's going to pay for those somebodies. And from as far as I know, because I'm not a police officer or anything, but it seems like the people they're trying to stop, they're not getting stopped.
No.
As far as I can tell, like,
Well, there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
People will
I mean,
always
try-
find
Well,
Going
you didn't. People that are like looking to sell you a underage person, they're not posting about that. Like the people that were the sex traffickers that are trying to do it in a way where they're like, "Hey, I'm an adult that consented to it." It's two different people. Why are you laughing?
I'm just trying to think of what it would be like if they're not telling you that's what it is. So now are they just like posting like a toaster for sale? And
No,
you
they
go
have
buy
to-
it, they're like, hey, so now you got the toaster. Would you be interested in some children as well?
Oh, okay. I thought it was like toaster was code for children. You know?
No.
It was like toaster and a side of children.
Want to buy some kids?
Yeah, how do you set up that bait and switch?
Well, kids might be toaster for all we know. That's what they say. They have to use codes.
Right.
I mean, according to law and order.
Yeah.
They have names for
I
all
know.
this stuff.
I was one off.
Thank you. I'm super. I mean, I know we're laughing, but
Child trafficking, not cool.
Okay,
Not
thank you,
cool at
Mike.
all.
Once again, thank you. Mike. Get a button from Michael so that we can get that across.
No
we
two
leave.
ways about
it. Yeah, no. I'm not flexible on that one.
I'm drawing a red line.
So for these next
I'm not
ones,
going to be budged. So you can just move on.
for these next ones, I moved over to the gay section of the personals
Okay.
and found one with the heading that says "Need to get milked."
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
That means your titties or your dick?
We don't know yet.
This is going to be dick because it goes on to say hot bi daddy type wants to milk a load out of a hot younger guy.
All right.
Maybe anonymous. You on all fours from behind?
Mm.
Edge you till you explode?
Oh.
I am new to this and have been watching
Doesn't
porn.
sound that new to it.
I've been watching porn of guys jacking or sucking their buddies while they slept.
Yeah.
It is so hot. And that's the end.
Oh,
I'm gonna throw this one to Jason.
Oh, the world. Such a tough place. I'm new to this.
Do you reply
I've got
to
like
that one?
7 scenarios where I'm stroking your dick off in your ass, and I've never done it before. Like, I'm a 55-year-old single guy that just fucking trolls fucking young boys 24 hours a day. I'm not sure. Maybe I should suck you off while I'm sucking your dick butt. Like, what the fuck?
Turn the lights off. Leave your front door unlocked.
Yeah.
Give me the address. Get on all fours. Let me edge you. New in town.
New in town. Homeless. Armed.
This next posting has the heading Dad wants to fuck your mouth, tongue your ass.
I get what he's saying.
Want a horny son.
He's saying he wants to suck me off and tongue me in the butt, yeah?
I told my dad to get off of Craigslist.
Oh, man, go. Or if he's going to be on there, at least have a different
At
technique.
least call it a toaster.
I'm going to suck your toaster and lick your microwave until the cows come home.
Want a horny son with a tight, clean ass to park his hole on my tongue while he throats my dick.
Wait.
Did you proofread
Alright.
this one?
I know I did.
Hang on a minute. Somebody's got to go to Dusty. What do you want to tell Kevin? What's kick? Alright. Thanks, Dusty. We'll check it out.
Dusty sounds creepy.
Yes, we all do sometimes, but especially when we're talking about a new. And what? Just get the other computer to do it and check it out. If it's worth it, we'll try it. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe Dusty, thank you. Maybe fuck you. We'll see.
It's like going back to old school AOL shit. Just going into local chat rooms.
I don't know anything about all the old internet stuff because that was back when I could not read or write, and I just wasn't a part of. The first thing I was a part of was MySpace. I don't know anything else that ever happened before it. It's all confusing to me. Never used Facebook.
You didn't miss much.
Yeah.
No.
I saw it in a movie a couple of times, so I know what you did. pretty tricky.
Yeah.
What you did there, the internet, talking to each other secretly on the computer with touching the things. Good for you.
My insulting 11-year-old friend that I made over the weekend was
Yeah.
trying to tell me what things were like when I was young.
Yeah, what was he saying?
He's like, you know, like when you were young, when you guys, I don't know what the fuck he meant. He's like, yeah, when you guys used to just like carry radios into rooms and plug them into the wall and listen to them.
I used to do that.
That's what we did before the internet, he thinks.
I had big batteries though. Sometimes I'd last a couple hours before I had to find a plug.
Well, I mean, he's talking about those old guys that I remember. I mean, there was old guys that had the box and the fucking cord to the ear.
Yeah, Michael's not that old though.
Everybody in Australia, there's old men at the pub that used to do that, and they'd be listening to the
footy,
the game on the ear while they're at the pub.
Oh, wow.
Tons of old pricks that would do that.
They wouldn't just put it on the radio, like on the television there?
Dude, I'm not going to go up to an old guy at the pub that's like super drunk and crusty, but I'm like, what's up with the, like, is everybody in the FBI but like can't afford a proper fucking system? You know what I mean? Like,
there's no actual mafioso, just all Donnie Brascos.
But it was, I mean, when I used to be that, the bartender, when I first got my job being a bartender, and I had to have a ponytail, I was all bummed out about it. There was tons of old men coming in pretending they were fucking Donnie Brasco with that thing, and then I just figured after years of, I don't even think I asked. It's just like they're listening to a game or something.
I assume they're listening to a game. I'm just surprised that if that many old guys at the bar cared about the game, that they didn't just. It didn't become
maybe
the habit to
you
just
know
put
what
the
it
game
was.
on.
Maybe they were more likely listening to horse races, and they were gambling while they were drinking.
Yeah, he's spot on there.
That's different. Gotcha.
Yeah,
makes sense. Kind of.
But a lot of people, and it was like the weird thing where I think they could take unplug the thing, and then it would just be like a pig nose, and it would give them the fucking
pig nose. Yeah. Like a transistor radio, right?
Anyway, Michael, it sounds like you and this kid don't like each other.
We did not hit it up.
No, right? But it's, you know, I gotta respect the kid's backbone, because I mean, you are an adult, and he fucking
keeps stabbing at him.
He came at you.
Yeah, he keeps going. It sounds like like this story's still not over.
I imagine he's one of those little kids with that just overconfident bravado. So like when he walks up to you and starts talking, he casually leans against something. So, old guy, here's some shit you used to do, right? Your fucking boomboxes.
No, it was. You got to picture more like Chunk from the Goonies.
Oh,
shit. That's
yeah.
kind of who he was.
See, he goes making fat jokes at him now.
I punched them in the chest hard. not kill him hard, but you know what I mean. Shock him.
Yeah, he wouldn't have looked out of place in like a Hawaiian shirt.
Oh wow, man! Thank goodness he can't afford a subscription to SiriusXM, because he's being annihilated right now. Man, you just fucking goonied his ass hard.
Yeah.
He is chunked.
He doesn't even know what the Goonies are.
Oh yeah, good point.
We used to listen to it on our radio, plug it into the wall, listen to the Goonies.
Gather around,
in my
everybody.
day. It's Goonie time.
Use the Goonies to heat up the room.
This next posting, I always like it when they're very on the nose with what they want. This one just says, "Can you make me come? I'm horny to be touched."
Aw, that sounds very desperate and sad.
Either with your... It's like a robot pretending to be like a horny guy. "I need to be made come. I'm horny for touching things."
Oh, he can't speak English very well. That's what I get those guys on Grindr all the time. Me like, it's like cavemen trying to get it.
Early
sexy,
developed AI.
cute.
Yeah, they're just using their boner as a divining
Yeah.
rod and trying to get sucked.
I have a question.
Cock, what size is one?
I have a question, Cumtard.
What's up?
Are they on Craigslist? Are they dropping photos of themselves?
Not usually, but sometimes they do.
All right.
Or sometimes it's just their boners.
Trying to get a vision. Are they allowed to drop a boner picture on Craigslist Canada?
It doesn't seem like they have... The website has much of an issue with it, because
Okay.
there's a lot of them.
A lot of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's
Just
a lot of
checking it out.
nudity on
It
there.
kind of sounds like Craigslist Canada is just another variation of Grindr
I mean, it was the exact same thing when it was in America. We just don't have it.
anymore.
Yeah.
Sad time.
So this horny AI goes on to say, "Either with your soft hand or your wet mouth. I'm good with either. I'd like to get naked for you. You lead me to where we will be going. I sit for you. You can kiss my body.
Is that okay?
It's like I'm jerking off Tonto.
You can kiss my body.
It's very
My neck.
dog-like, right? Yeah.
Anywhere but my mouth."
Will he roll over? Oh, he's just covered in herb.
He doesn't want any mouth kisses.
Alright.
"Tease me for a bit if you want. If you put your mouth on me, I would really like a nice sensual blowjob from you. Lots
Ew.
of licking and sucking. Take your time. So you know, I'm cut. Hung nice. Smooth balls.
That's a goddamn lie. Nobody has smooth balls.
Leak juicy pre-cum and taste great.
Ah. I mean, is there any girls out there who are like, hell yeah, pre-cum?
Well, no, this is just dude for dude.
I know, but I'm just trying to get anybody. I know, like, dudes will say they're into anything, you know? Like, pre-cum.
By the way,
How
ladies,
is that?
my pre-cum tastes awesome.
It's not a seller for me, you
Just
know?
throwing it out there. And obviously, if we connect, an ongoing thing would be nice. I'm not looking for sex. Sorry.
What? Oh,
I know.
okay.
You're
Oh, he
confusing
doesn't,
me.
no, not in the hole.
Just looking for a nice sensual release.
The BJ. Also considered as sex, but hey, this guy's different.
Hands up or a thumbs up for Asian guys.
Because he's Asian.
I'm guessing so, yeah.
Did he color emoji stuff there, or just thumbs up, thumbs up?
There was the squirty emoji.
Man,
I followed when the part where he said his juicy pre-cum tastes great.
God, how does he know? Yeah, I gotta move on.
All right. This next one that we should probably pair these guys up together just says, I want to taste a man.
Right, well, there they go.
Yeah, can't we do that?
Insatiable this morning. 40s. Nice dick. And looking to suck a nice dick.
Oh, nice dick looking for a nice dick!
Yeah.
Hey, I got a nice dick. You got a nice dick.
I got a nice dick!
Hey, you got a nice dick, I got a nice dick!
Hey,
We're doing it together!
Hey.
Oh, you got each other's pre-cum! Oh!
That's a pre-cum, hey, ba-bing!
I unfollowed him on Twitter.
Who?
Dice Clay.
Wait, okay. I didn't know we were being Dice Clay.
Yeah, I don't know, it sounded a little bit like it.
I was
And then-
like, old blue eyes kind of,
okay,
really.
sorry. But I unfollowed him on Twitter.
Well, you really showed him.
Which
don't
is to
even know why I
say,
followed
you
him.
followed him on Twitter.
It's fucked up, right? I unfollowed lots of things.
What happened, Dingo? Who broke your heart?
No one broke my heart.
Well, then when did you realize you were friends with people that were pieces of shit?
Because I'm friends with
Everybody.
the POTUS Donald Trump, and then the POTUS Obama. I wasn't even following the right people, so I was like, man, you must be following a lot of people that you don't need to be following. So I swiped out, and he was one of them that was in there.
Harsh.
You still follow me?
Yeah, dude, we're fucking
sweet.
buddies. We're all good here. No, it was just idiots like that.
Idiots.
Yeah.
No, you I muted.
I'll take it. So this fake dice guy goes on to say, looking for another white guy around my age. Like to find a big comer
Oh!
who's been waiting for the right guy to come and clean it up. Oh!
Oh, wait, with his mouth, or what's he cleaning it up with? Like a
I
napkin?
imagine his mouth or his ass. I hope it's not a napkin. That's not very sexy.
I feel like it's like a gay Mario brother, the way that you're saying it.
I want to taste it a man. This next one just goes right for it. The heading is scat, piss. And the post says, drinking piss and eating scat
No!
can cause serious progressive health issues.
Okay, good.
Like bacteria in urine,
It's true.
possibly AIDS,
Yep.
and parasites like hookworms, etc. in scat, which breeds and travels throughout the body and possibly the brain.
But seriously, you want to do it?
Methinks he doth protest too much.
Check Google. Further dangers to the eating of scat and drinking piss. Cholera can be passed through scat eating and massive diarrhea.
Yeah.
I saw.
But seriously, would you want to shit on my face?
I passed like a fancy hot roddy kind of car on the way here today, and the guy had a thing on the back of it that said "Scat Pack." Is that something from the car community I'm not familiar with, or is he just a one man shit posse?
Those guys are pretty dirty, but I don't know if that's what he meant.
Yeah, it's funny how like in the American Craigslist, if you see the heading of like scat piss,
Hell yeah.
it goes on to be like, I want to eat scat piss.
Yeah.
And Canada, they just want to warn you.
They don't believe that guy though. You know that, right? Like I guarantee you, I could piss in that guy's mouth in an hour.
So you think this guy threw that up there hoping that people would write him and be like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. Eating poop is great. And you're like, well, how about you show me the ways?
He's like, oh yeah, prove it. And he's like, all right.
I bet you $5 if you eat my shit, you don't get cholera.
Yeah. You're on, sir. Challenge accepted.
I'll take those odds.
No, I got tested. Totally no cholera.
Yeah, no cholera. In your face, young scallion.
Literally no reason for you to not eat my shit.
Man, I saw a video the other day of a lady that was completely covered in shit.
Like how much?
Her whole body was completely covered in poo.
Human?
Did Catherine send it?
I think no, Snapchat. And then when the camera came up close to her, she started vomiting like a lot.
That
Everywhere.
makes sense.
Oh.
Dude.
Yeah.
Different strokes for different folks, I suppose.
Yeah. How we doing on Craigslist?
We got a couple more of these.
I got a couple more in me too.
At least we know there's some sick fucks still up there.
This next one says, looking for young masculine top. Only hairy Punjabi guys with turban.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so
Wait,
I
you
guess...
wanted two different people he's looking for.
Well,
or am I
one and the
misunderstanding
same.
it?
Yeah,
Wait.
he wants a young, masculine, hairy Punjabi guy wearing a
Oh!
turban. Yeah.
Has that ever happened?
Oh my god, yeah.
I imagine
In
so.
Punjabi, is that not racist?
Probably.
Okay, so is it not an Indian man, would you not say?
We might need the assistance of Uncle Google with this one, because I don't
I
know
know,
if like,
I disagree.
Punjabi is a sect.
No, they're from the Punjab region.
Oh, shit, sorry. I thought Punjabi was just being racist.
Well, no, it's really a...
Look, you fucking Punjabi.
It's a.
It does sound like it could be used that way.
Right. I mean, I think it probably has been, but it's a language.
Correct, you're actually being correct.
100 million people speak Punjabi.
Wow. That's
Right,
a big
well, he's
number.
Indian, but anyway, you want to... when's the last time you've ever seen a buff Indian guy with a turban on? Except for that one guy that Indiana Jones shot. Spoiler alert.
Well, I think it's more like you want a masculine, hairy guy with a turban. That can be found.
Yeah.
Is
He
gonna
just
be-
doesn't want a twink, I think.
Yeah.
There's
Doesn't have
lots
to
of
be
them
like
out there,
a
dude.
ripped, shredded guy.
There's lots of them out there.
Never seen a gay guy in a turban.
Well, I mean, look... Okay.
Oh, wait, yes, I have.
Okay.
What's that guy that co-hosts the America's Got Talent?
Oh, Nick Cannon?
Yeah.
That's good.
So I guess this guy is describing himself here. He says, it just says, a young, white, slim, smooth, blue-eyed, bottom, pretty boy. Oh, yeah, okay. So, is looking for a young, hairy, masculine, top-only Punjabi guy, with or without turban, that is very horny, and would like to use his penis a lot in a very sexual, loving, romantic friendship that is healthy, clean, and safe. He says, you must be negative of all sexual diseases and infections,
Smart.
drug smoke free, a single young, masculine, top only hairy Punjabi guy that never bottomed. All in caps.
What about if I'm all that, but I'm also half camel?
You can get the fuck out of here.
Oh.
He does not want a piece.
What about if I have one hand missing?
Hey, you might still be in the running.
Right.
That's masculine.
Okay.
This next post says, looking for sweaty underwear.
I don't believe you.
I feel like
Okay,
Michael's
wait,
into
guys,
that.
want to hear a secret? You want to tell anybody, but I'll tell you.
Yes!
No, I won't tell you. Wait,
No!
I've already done it. I saw like a panties on the top of the...
Did you sniff them?
Yeah.
Where were they?
On the counter in the bathroom in my house.
Oh, so they were Katie's.
Yeah. I've never...
Why
I
not?
don't know,
Did you
because I've
sniff
never... I just never...
But you did
I
nose
told her
touch?
about it,
Did
too.
you nose touch?
Yeah. I
we
mean, I
we
got-
sniffed panties right in here.
We know you do.
Yeah, but that was more of a like, I don't believe that it... I don't even know what old panties are
Well,
supposed to smell like.
You've witnessed people huff panties, Kevin.
Oh, yeah.
See, huffing is another...
You didn't huff them. You didn't huff them.
No.
Could you see yourself huffing us?
No.
So you're not a huffer.
Nah.
That's good.
I think people just like to get the mix of like a hint of butt and a hint of puss.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh.
And just mix them
See,
all
that,
together.
when I went down for that, I was not... If I had thought about that, I would have immediately pulled my nose away from it. Because I'm not looking for a hint of butt and a hint of puss in my
they're
life.
looking for a varied
Which is
bouquet,
weird,
for
because I'm
sure.
always up there, but I am not looking for a hint of either one.
What are you looking for?
I don't feel like... you know what? I don't mind a hint of pussy, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I would say that I'm a little bit more opposite of Aubrey, who kind of... I remember a long time ago, he said he liked the... You know what I mean? The I can't remember what smell... the word he used, but it was like a pungent, that's right, or something like that. And I'm like, I'm not going to not do it, especially if it's not like a bad one, but I don't really want like
Yeah.
intense ass and pussy smell or any of... I don't know, I'm going to shut up.
No, I think I'm the exact same as you. A little goes a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah, vagina can smell good and it can also smell bad.
I don't think there's ever been one time that I had like intense morning after sex that I would have said that was better than if it had just been after shower sex.
Yeah. I've only ever had like one. I was younger where I like the smell like made me want to vomit.
Well, that's a whole different story.
It is a completely different story.
And sure, there's somebody out there who's into that too, but that's not what we're talking about.
I just feel like if you're going to have stinky gym sex, then there's a couple of positions that you just opt out of. You know, like to me, it's like if I want to have sex where everyone's really clean, then I want to do a bunch of different stuff. But if we're both not showered stinky people, then there's another...
Probably don't want a 69.
No, there's no 69 before you start fucking her. You know what I mean? Like you leave the like tongue in the butthole out of the equation. You just don't do that.
And people take this the wrong way. It doesn't mean I won't do whatever, and it doesn't mean it's a turn off. It's just not my favorite, and I'm never gonna go to a vending machine just to get that bit of the sex.
Right.
They have vending machines for that now, Michael?
In Tokyo.
You know, you could be a different kind. I feel like because Jude smells a lot of stuff.
Well, he does.
If you're a smelling kind of person, then that's gonna be a different answer for you. If you don't like, I remember this day by the smell of it. If you remember this day by the visual of it, then you're gonna need to see some titties. You're not gonna need somebody's underwear up your nose. You know, and I think most people are visual. That's why we think it's weird when people sniff underwear. But I think maybe if you could actually catch a scent that you really remembered, like you remember a nice pair of boobs from a long time ago, I think it could be similar.
Yeah.
That's all I'm trying to say, you know. Fuck off, Mel.
That could be what this guy is looking for when he says he's looking for sweaty underwear. He wants it from construction, trades, labor, sports, or other physical activity.
Yeah.
Any straight bi-curious guys want to sell a pair of their musky underwear?
Yeah, I'll do you one better. I'll sell you the underwear with my butt on the other side of it, and then when you lean over to smell, you're going to get hit with a turtle head.
That's a sweet prank.
What?
That's a sweet prank. I like that.
Surprise!
It's weird that this guy only wants the sweaty undies from straight or bi guys.
Yeah, that's straight or bi guys that are at studs on a Sunday.
This next one I was kind of on the fence of.
Wait, why is that
reading?
Why is that strange to you?
What difference does it make? Why do you care if you're smelling a pair of undies and it's like, oh wait, these came from a gay guy, gross. I only want bi dudes.
No, that's not great. He wants the unobtainium. It's like if I'm gonna buy some pre-slicked panties, I want you to tell me the hottest chick did this, not some gross chick.
Yeah, I mean, come on. You're very smart, Michael, but anybody could have guessed that.
Yeah, it's a very gay act to want to sniff another man's underpants. Why are you excluding gay people?
You've sniffed other men's underpants?
Not sexually.
Well,
for bits on the radio, yeah.
I don't lie, he loved it. I don't remember when he did, but I'm just...
I think I had my face duct taped into some dude's ass crack.
Oh, I'm glad we got that out today.
What?
So anyway, as I was saying, this one was...
It was a human centipede party. What can I say?
It actually was.
I know, we did it, right?
Yeah. This one just has the heading, Aboriginal Paralyzed Virgin Baby for Sugar Daddy.
That's a liar.
Yeah, fuck that person.
Well, this guy had pictures. He says...
And he's an Aboriginal?
Yeah. I'm a 27-year-old Aboriginal.
In Canada?
Paralyzed. Yeah.
How did he get there?
Is he in a wheelchair?
I would imagine so.
What?
Yes.
Is he
he's paralyzed?
What do you think? He's either in a wheelchair or he's like dangling from his ankles somewhere. And yes, he's in a wheelchair, dude. He's paralyzed. Okay, all paralyzed people are in wheelchairs.
I know lots of paralyzed people
that aren't in wheelchairs.
Some of them have been able to come out of wheelchairs. Yes.
Okay.
Well, this guy's still in one.
So some people could say, hey, I'm an Aboriginal paralyzed. Good news is everything's fine, I'm up and about.
I know a paralyzed person that walked themselves through the Mojave Desert.
But wouldn't you say you were once paralyzed?
No, you still have to live in a wheelchair, but maybe you can take some steps. It's true.
All right.
Okay.
Learning a lot today.
Well, this guy calls himself a virgin diaper boy.
That stuff I know. I
think we're kind of burying the lead here.
He says he has a small, uncut 4-inch penis. He's unshaven.
Uncut?
But he has a nice, tight virgin baby
he hasn't
booty.
cut it off yet.
Why is it?
No, I was more thinking about the size, uncut. So he's like... I don't know, dude.
Well, but you can't just spell... What are you saying?
I'm not bowing out, so obviously it hasn't been snipped, so he's got what you got.
Yes.
And he said 4 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, unsnipped.
Yes.
So where do we lose you here?
Uncircumcised 4-inch penis.
I was trying to get a visual.
You got it?
Picture about yay
All right.
big.
He's got it.
Okay.
Go on.
Is he gonna explain the diaper bit?
Kind of.
All right.
So
I
he
missed
says-
that. I was too busy catching a visual of a 4-inch uncircumcised penis.
Now, has he chosen a life of diapers, or has a life of diapers thrust upon him?
Oh yeah, does he have no colon?
This I believe was thrust because he says he's incontinent, confined to a wheelchair, and he needs diapers 24/7.
Oh, he has no control of his colon pal.
Yeah, so he's open to any sort of age play, role play, dressing up. If you want me to wear clothes, you must provide them.
Wait, he's naked in a
Comes
wheelchair,
naked.
just shitting on himself.
Oh, he must be in the
I think
diaper.
if you have a specific,
I mean, if this guy's not a catch, I don't know what is.
like if you have a thing for wheelchair-bound Aboriginal Asperger diaper boys that also work at Burger King, you're gonna have to bring your own Burger King uniform.
Wait, he works at Burger
No, you're
King.
saying
No,
that's
no.
your
Oh,
See,
I'm like,
I
holy
actually, I want to hit
I
this
will
guy
not
up
go to that establishment.
so I can take him to dinner and just be like, I am really into disabled Aboriginal virgin diaper boys.
Dude.
I'm just not that into you.
As a person?
It's
just
really a
don't-
bummer for all parties here.
I mean, I was really.
Yeah, no, it turns out, it's just your temperament is not turning me on. Yeah.
Chemistry.
You just got a shitty attitude, dude.
You're kind of a loser.
My search for an Aboriginal
Man,
disabled
We'll continue.
virgin diaper boy goes on.
Hey, we'll go. Good luck with your journey. On with mine. I will
But
go.
hey,
But
you're great.
no, it's not you. It's me. Definitely me.
There's somebody,
Yeah,
there's somebody out there for you. Don't waste that virgin
Everybody's-
diaper
yeah,
ass
no,
on
no.
me.
You probably can't hear me over the shit that's gargling out of your ass right now, but trust me, you're a keeper. I just keep picturing this dude naked at fucking Burger King flipping patties.
In a wheelchair.
I'm like, that's impossible.
In a wheelchair.
Yeah. You had to put like a McDonald's apron on him or something.
So he's looking
At
for
least a
someone.
hairnet.
He's looking for
Yes.
someone who can be dominant and gentle at the same time. I'm unable to host, so yeah.
He's
Like
homeless.
smack him out of his chair and then like
he can't
and then,
host.
like sweet and sour that candy, like smack him out of his chair and then gently put him back in there and stuff.
Yeah. So he ends the post with serious inquiries only, please. I'm tired of getting emails and then nothing.
Like, hey, are you seriously an Aboriginal who? And he goes, yeah, and then they don't reply.
Ghosted.
So fucked up.
I bet you he gets a lot of emails.
Super into you. I feel like I've been waiting my entire life for this listing. I can definitely host. Come on over. Here's the address. 4th story walk up.
Aw, come on. It's up a big hill. No talking.
We might have time for one last one.
Oh, good.
I don't want this to end.
This one just says.
I really hope that guy gets fucked, by the way.
Me too.
Well,
Yeah.
you can't get fucked if it's not. If he doesn't
Nah,
have a colon,
he
he's
just
not
wants
looking
a
to
show, dude.
Whatever he wants, I
Yeah,
hope
yeah,
he
yeah.
gets
should
it.
do a
He says
dress
he
up.
has a- he says he has a nice tight virgin baby booty.
But,
Oh, he wants it to be used.
But he has to. Well, he can't tell you when there's trouble. So it could be in a minute or it could be like a sunny day, and next thing you know,
I'm not so sunny.
storms on
Clouds
the
could
horizon.
gather,
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
San Francisco
Yeah,
weather.
it's not always sunny in Philadelphia.
he's an unpredictable paraplegic apparition. This is. Come on, man. Go ahead. You got it. Sorry.
Toilet slave to
Yeah.
receive brown and golden showers.
Okay, so this guy should call up the guy that says it's bad. 'Cause
Yep.
he's eating shit. Well, he's not eating it, but he's taking it on the head, right?
How does one get this conversation started? A very normal person with a not so usual interest. I've always been turned on by mean females, and it leads me to femdom fun. It's just fun for me, nothing serious, and looking for a female willing and who would enjoy this while having a laugh. Hopefully regular fun. Please host. I have always been into giving oral and a sexy ass. Getting into golden showers and brown showers is something I would love to do on a regular basis. Perhaps your morning visit to the bathroom, you can call me.
Man, if I'm shitting on you, you're not doing it at my house. Like, you know what I mean?
He
Like,
doesn't.
you're not coming to my.
Yeah.
Sure, if you're into poo on your head, you don't have my address.
No, you do not.
I'll come. Sure. You know, I'll have my coffee and cigarette. When I feel it brewing, I'll drop over and crank one on your stupid head.
There you go, dummy.
Yeah, here you go, you fucking absurd moron. You know what I mean? Next time you call me, I'm calling the police, but thank you.
Yeah.
But you can't, you don't give, here's where I live.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
More
not.
boobies! They can come to work! More boobies! You promised more boobie on the internet! You can't, your fucking career's ruined.
Need more poo.
Please, just
Shit insatiable.
Just fart on me one time before I see you tonight. I must smell your insides. Wait, someone actually said that. Sorry, I gotta go.
Yeah, we really gotta go.
Don't die!